All right, hello, what's up? Think we're live. Cool. What's happening? Howdy. Um, we're gonna start the stream off with a review of some brand new rosin. So I'm gonna be going YouTuber mode straight off the bat here, guys. Sit tight, bear with me. And here we go. I already got the. Yo, what's up, Latin? I already got the banger hot in the background over there. So yeah, we're gonna do this. What's up, Eli? Hey, how's it going, guys? Jack the Dab Lad here, and I am super stoked to share a brand new gram of rosin with you guys. Crysp has sent me my second gram from them. This is the first gram that they've sent me for free, so this is a sponsored review, you could say. But you know, that's not going to affect my opinions or how I rate this stuff for you guys. I've got my dab cam here ready. We've got Humboldt Honey from Crysp. This is their tier 1 cold cure rosin. And they let me pick from anything on their website after seeing my THCA website tier list. So I did give them a pretty nice ranking. I ranked them S tier, but when I first tried their rosin many months ago, their rosin hit me as S tier. So this is the video where we're gonna determine whether or not, hopefully, this is S tier rosin. Hopefully this one blows me away like I wanted the last one to. This is Humboldt Honey. I was looking on their website. I can't find the strain information. I know it was on there, but this the strain has come and went. Yo, what's up, Subli? Smells pretty good. Looks pretty crispy. Might be a slight bit of particulate here in the rosin. It doesn't bother me too much, but if someone is a real stickler, they might not be super happy to see this random bit right here. That's all right. We gonna dab it anyway. My fucking dab camera's falling apart. All right, we've scooped a nice glob here. Looks like some pale honey, right? What's up, Shore? Is that Young Shore? All right, we're gonna see if I can just leave this here while we go get the banger. Don't mind me, just hanging some rosin from my desk, like so. Perfect.
Okay. Oh my gosh, there's a cat here. I'm so sorry. I almost stepped on you. I'm so sorry. My sweaty hands. Perfect to de-hair you. Look at the sheds. Oh my gosh. Okay. Banger's nice and hot. It's been sitting over here on the Cobra Coil for like an hour. Yo, Young Shar with the resub. Thank you so much, man. What's happening? Where'd my marble go, Mulder? Okay. Got the marble. I probably should have my dab right to really properly temp this thing. Been using this little dip wand thermal reader. This shit does not work well. I feel like it's not accurate at all.
Okay. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Time for the melt shot. Cheers.
Cheers, buddy.
Hey, cheers, motherfucker.
Thanks, 52CR. How you doing today, man? I don't know if I like the taste of this stuff. We're gonna try one more dab in my Puffco. Ran to the restroom. How could you, Eli? How could you do that? Would you say some of what you're getting compares to what you get at your store at all? Yeah, definitely. Like I said, a lot of the grams I get from Lucky Elk are very comparable to the rosin we sell in my store. Let's try one more dab of this stuff. There. It looks pretty. So this is the Humboldt Honey from Crysp. From Crysp Co. Oh, dude. I still have a fucking dab in here. Rip. One sec. What's up, Jungle Johnny? Yeah, we're about to do round 2 of this Humboldt Honey here. Dude, I feel bad, man. I don't like being negative, saying negative things about people. I wanted this rosin to blow me away, but it's just not really doing it so far. Hopefully this Puffco dab changes my mind. Maybe we dabbed too hot there. It seemed like it was a pretty good temp, though, all things considered. Dude, Crysp, I've been making decent affiliate revenue off of people buying Crysp and using my link, even though I didn't have the best things to say about him. It's pretty interesting. Pretty cool. Kind of goes to show that, like, just providing people the options to support you might be worth it. Okay. Their tier 2 ain't bad either. Crysp? That's good. It looks gorgeous, you know? Cheers, everybody. Beautiful melt. I am on the white temperature here on my new Puffco Peak. Getting the dab sweats. Dude, I feel like there's certain THCA rosin, like if a plant is chopped early enough, I feel like maybe it kind of has a more homogeneous flavor potentially. Because I feel like this one tastes somewhat similar to the last one I had from them, and they all kind of have this like somewhat similar taste, like the shittier THCA rosin that's like doesn't have any unique flavor or terps to it. It definitely gets you stoned. Yeah, Weapon Kid, my favorite so far is Lucky Elk. That's why I constantly have their link popping up in the chat and stuff. If you ever want to try some fire THCA rosin and support me, that would be the one I suggest using too. But I do have referral codes for Shop Hello Mary and Crysp Co. here, some of the biggest ones. You had that experience with your jars from Hello Mary, where they kind of like had a similar vibe to them, you feel? Where it's just like this kind of, it's weird. My brain wants to say like carroty. I don't know if that's right, but it like almost reminds me of carrots. And I've had product that's kind of tasted like that in the past. No, not like a carrot cake. Like it's reminiscent of carrots to me. I don't know if I'm right in saying that, but Leon, what's up, dude? Thanks for the follow. The V8 splash rosin. Well, dude, I had the 1 gram that I got from Lucky Elk that I really didn't like. Kind of has a very similar vibe. What's up, XO? What's up, Young Shore? Young Shore, thanks again for the resub, man. Grassroots and Rhythm. Those are the brands. Yeah, do you shop at a dispensary? Where do you get your shit? Send it to you? Right. No, it's still good stuff. I'll still smoke it. I'm very picky. Very, very, very picky. I almost wonder if I fucked up and chose the wrong jar. I feel like there's got to be some really good ones from Crysp, and I just haven't found them. But maybe I don't know, man. I don't think if I don't say nice stuff, I don't know if they'll send me anymore. Because I don't spend my money on this stuff. They changed the UI. What's that? Nah, I will always speak my honest opinion. Even if it means risking more free rosin. I hope you guys know. Pep-O-Chem? What the fuck? That strain sounds weird. Dude, also feels real bad that there was like a hair in the jar too. Like, I'm trying to do you guys favors here. Although I'm sure 99% of rosin consumers wouldn't notice that shit because I basically am looking at it with a microscope. Fucking sucks for anyone who sends me rosin, I guess. Oh, Pepochem from Rhythm. Okay, interesting. The Lemonade. I actually got that one. That was a good jar. That one was quite lemony. I just don't. It was too lemony for me, so I gave that one to a homie. Oh, Neil, I want to, man. I just don't got the money for that shit, man. I gotta get my numbers up so they'll send it to me for free. Which, shout out to Crysp. They sent me this for free. Anyone who sends me rosin for free is like my hero. I'm sure you guys can understand how awesome it feels to get any cannabis products for free in the mail. It's pretty fucking cool. Shop Hello Mary, they sent me this. They just regularly send me more stuff. They keep sending me flour too. And they don't even like talk to me. They just like there's no communication in regards to the sending me shit. They just keep sending me more. It's cool. Like they'll talk to me if I tried to communicate with them, or like sometimes they'll like react to my Instagram stories, like they'll interact with my content on Instagram a little bit. But there's no like, hey Jack, we're sending you more rosin, or like, hey man, you want this rosin? Hey, you want some more flour? It's just like boom, just ship it to him. They should do that for me. Did start making some content. I forgot that I was gonna play music. Oh, dude, that's what I was gonna do. I was going through the taskbar at the bottom earlier, and I was like, damn, I was gonna do something and could not think of what I was gonna do for the life of me. It was just to open up Spotify. Dude, the UK needs more cannabis content creators. It's a small pond over there. Tracked down by Parliament. Yeah, I feel like the only way to safely do it is probably be a medical patient like Drew Gilchrist. Drew is sharing. That's probably why he's able to do it with confidence, is because he's got his like medical prescription or whatever, which I imagine is not easy to get. Yeah, dude, it's just Drew. Never met Drew. He's one dude that I'd like to meet one day for sure. Maybe in Thailand. Miss Loud Queen. Yep, true. Shout out to the lady cannabis content creators out there. Did we miss 420? Yeah, it's 2 minutes after. Wait, who said it? Is 420 where? At 122? Isn't that only in like part of Canada? Like really eastern Canada? Like, is that Nova Scotia? I don't know. Dude, guys, I'm affiliated with my favorite banger company now, the one that makes the banger that I broke. So if anyone ever wants a banger, I gotta get my commands for the stream set up for that, but I got a link in the bio for discount, and they're doing like 30% off for their 2-year anniversary right now. It's really good deals. This thing is normally $60 on their website, the unbroken part, one, and right now they're like 42. They have a better version of this banger, the Terp Slide, which is a knockoff from the OG Toro. This one was made by POW and I don't like it very much. So I have a new one coming from Lil Dabble is the company. And it was only like 35 bucks or something, 40 bucks for a terp slide. Pretty fucking... How'd it break? Bro. This thing like barely fits in my... It would barely fit in my ISO dunk here. So the other, like, when I have it in there and I try to pull it out, sometimes it kind of like gets stuck if it's like positioned weird in there. So I kind of have to like jiggle it around. And so I just like was trying to pull it out and it just snapped. You'd think so. If only it were like a tiny bit bigger, I guess. Apparently I need a slightly bigger one. These jars are smart though. You don't know what an ISO dunk is? This is isopropyl alcohol. So most people who use slurpers, instead of Q-tipping after every dab, they'll dunk it in isopropyl and just let it all clean that way. There's like two different forms of ISO dunks or containers that people use for ISO dunks. Let me go grab my other one to show you guys for an example. Okay. Grabbing my dab right too while I'm down here. So check it. This is a dunk. There's like a name for it, fuck. It's like a banger. No. I thought there was a name for these. I can't think of it though, but this is one. These are nice because they have this. So like all my marbles and pearls and stuff are in there. Keep everything nice and clean. And then this one is like a Barbasol drawer or whatever. These are really good too, especially for like tall and weird bangers like this guy. So it doesn't really fit in there at all. So those are the two different ISO dunks that people like to use. Shall we do another dab, everyone? Dunk tank. No, it's like a brand for it. Just call it rubbing alcohol. So, yeah, the word you're thinking of is, well, I'm using ISO, which is short for isopropyl alcohol. So I think rubbing alcohol is technically different, but you can use it. But like isopropyl, usually you want like 91 to 99% isopropyl. Is it different? I don't know. Does anybody know? I swear they like sell them in different bottles. Maybe not. So yeah, until my replacement banger comes, I've been doing this janky setup with my 45-degree slurper. I need to keep an eye on my phone. Hopefully hanging out with my buddy Honeycomb today.
and potentially Mikey dabs it. So we'll be washing it up in Denver, hopefully, washing some hash. If I get lucky. Diluted. Sometimes other additives. I knew it. I knew they were different. Thanks for validating me, Eli. What's up, kitty cat? Okay. This song's called Opals. I got opals on my glass. Dude, what's your deal, Mulder? He's meowing his ass off. What do you have to say? My goodness. Meow for the people. Meow again. More meows. Do the meows. Do a meow. What, are you done? Try again. He's not meowing for us today. Meow type beat. What a special boy. Okay. Let's do a dab of this sweet spot. This stuff is fire. Swing. From Green Dizzle. Welcome back. About to hop on Minecraft if anyone wants to play, or anyone wants to come test out my archery minigame. If you missed it, I've made quite a bit of progress. Last stream. Shit's dope. Dude! My Dabrite says 700 degrees off the Cobra coil. Where my fucking dip wand thing over here says like 520. I'm like, I know that's not fucking right, dude. Quit lying to me. This here.
Okay, do all the things. Yoink. This is the sweet spot, which is Monet's Soul Cleanser. Soul Cleanser being one of my most favorite. Soul Cleanser. See that? Who just followed? Verity is typing. What's up, dude? This is a glob, dude. We're fucking steady globbing here. Cheers. Holy shit, that was tasty. That was such a good dab. Anime fangirl, thanks for the follow. What's up? We got a dubstep kitty in the chat too. Hello. I missed your message. Missed. Bro, there's a little tiny shard of glass on my desk. Where did that come from? My banger, I guess. You'll love to see it. The trash can. Thank you so much, Verity. I appreciate you. My favorite dab cam broke on me like a month ago, maybe, and it's unavailable in the United States. It's a ear cleaning camera. I've gone through like 12 of them now. This is the one I use currently. I witnessed the OG dab cam. No. Disagree. You witnessed the pinnacle of the dab cam. I haven't found one better than that. You got one of those for Christmas? There you go, dude. All right, I gotta dunk my banger. Nice, Jubao. Nice flex. Dude, you gotta catch up, Ice Water Hash. Dude, I was thinking about starting the stream with a game of Fortnite, but then I needed to do that hash review. Dude, it sucks, man. I just want... It makes me not want to... I don't want to post negative content. But I feel obliged. From DHgate? Not DHgate. Dude, I just got a new banger sponsor. If you ever need new ones or want new ones. Yeah, dude. That's a very common way poorly made slurpers or... Yeah, specifically poorly made slurpers, the bottom dish will fall off. I've had that one happen. That happened to me. I just fucking snapped my shit. I've been watching your content way longer. Yeah, definitely. Dude, there's some people... I'm doing great, Juba. How are you? There's some people that have been watching my shit for like over 10 years. Someone donated more targets. Thanks, guys. I don't know. That means so much wiring for me. So if you guys haven't seen my archery mini game, it's basically like in redstone practice thing. If I get a bullseye, I think I can do it.
Cheers, buddy.
Hey,
Look.
cheers, motherfucker.
I got a diamond because I got a bullseye, and then the other less good shots give me carrots. What's up, Cloud? And this build is actually a throwback to one of my very first YouTube videos, which was archery range I made in Minecraft in like 2008. This shit's old as fuck. I'm just constantly nostalgic to the things I've done in the past while trying to continue to do more cool things. How's the server going? Dude, the server's fucking dead, dude. No one ever plays on this shit anymore. No, just kidding. No, our 2-month Minecraft phase kind of passed, I think. But we're about to enter the minigame era. I'm hoping me making a dope minigame will inspire other people to make minigames, and then we'll do cool shit. Close. You get carrot. Oh, he has a flame bow. I'm like, what's happening? Nothing on that one. Carrot. Watch me. Bullseye. Fuck. I got carrot. My life has changed. Tried dabbing. Wait, had you never dabbed, dude? What the fuck? For real? It's so hard. That's fucking epic, dude. What did you think? I just was joking when I said how much better it was in smoking flower? Or even vaping flower? I mean, I might be a little biased, but pretty freaking dope. Oh, what the heck? What the fuck happened? Anyone about to dab with me? I'm chilling for now. I gotta take it easy on the dabs today. I got like a really bad migraine yesterday. Sometimes that happens if I like do too many dabs or the wrong dabs. So I'm trying to treat my body nicely. And that's often something I do to myself just on stream because I just like love dabbing. Like, you know, dabs are all great and stuff, but you could definitely overdo it. And I tend to overdo it a lot, to be real. Just because I'm like, I want to do all the dabs with everybody all the time. Speaking of dabs, 3 dabs this sesh. Is that right? Or have we done 2? I think that is right. Perfect. Doesn't get as like she does with flour when I dab. She would get it from the secondhand smoke. Yeah, dude, that's awesome. Yeah, there's way less particulate. Gotcha. Dude, that's awesome. Pivot is a perfect introduction device for you as well. What kind of dabs did you get? What did you do? It's way, way bad when I use fire. I believe it, man. Okay. Trying to debate like the most fun way to do this. Because I'm like, if we do 3 targets. I'm trying to figure out how many targets I want to do. Okay, yeah, no. You're only gonna be able to get diamonds from that one. And then we'll just do like 2 levels on this one, I think. Baller jar. Pink papayas, dude, that sounds fire. What type of concentrate is it though? Is it rosin? Is it live resin? Live batter? Shatter? Wax? So many different forms of concentrate, dude. Anytime I think about all these different things, I'm like, I need to make a video about that. And then I get overwhelmed with the amount of videos I want to make. That's why I've tried to make it super easy to make videos on stream so I can just like make shit really naturally and organically. Just turns into a lot of editing work. I feel like I need to hire an editor, but I don't have any money. Or don't make any money either. The ginger tea is live rosin. Bro, that one sounds fire. 4.2 grams of ginger tea rosin was one of your first purchases? That's incredible. 3 different 1 grams. What were the 1 gram jars you got? Rosin? Same, dude. I don't like BHO anymore either. I'd be bougie like that. Okay, I need to make a torch. There's coal over here. Damn, my pickaxe is about to break. I need to repair that shit. I got hella shit to repair. I'm so lazy in this game. For a second, I was like, am I that way in real life too? But I feel like I did a lot of productive stuff this morning. Did some laundry. How do I make another pickaxe? Do I have any of the materials needed? We'll make a cobble pickaxe, that's fine. See, dude, I never lived the baller jar life. I've never bought more than like 4 grams in 1 jar at a time. That's still the biggest jar I've ever gotten of any concentrate. So I've always just done the medical card route here in Colorado. And I just really like variety. I feel like I would get really sick of having one strain all the time. And if to have the confidence to buy that amount, I would have to try it first. Like, I literally cannot buy an ounce of anything without smoking it first.
Let's get it.
Dude, that's a good deal, especially if it smokes nice for you. Okay, so these ones will both go to the same dispensers. That's good. That makes it easy. I need to make a few more repeaters. What do I need? Redstone torches. I'm out of sticks. I need to chop a tree. Everything aligned opportunity. Love it. Yeah, dude. People with intense ADHD can really benefit from those sativas, I've found. Yeah, man. Everybody's different. It's crazy. Banger basket. He says it in this song. Thank you, Nether friends. This song's such a... It's like a tutorial. Are you listening, Young Shore? Here, we'll go back. This song's so good. Parkour race thing? Ooh. That sounds fun. Dude, we should start the community project of ice boat race course. Oh, fuck.
She's a heady girl now, and she can't look back. She used to smoke weed, but now she only does.
Dude, I'm doing a podcast in 10 minutes. Holy shit. I almost forgot. I totally fucking spaced on this shit. Sorry, guys, I gotta respond to this message real quick. Stare at Mulder. What are you yelling about? Are you serious? Come talk to them. Talking to the mic. Good boy. Yeah. Yeah, right here. Yo, what up, Colin? Servers, yeah. Come play some Bedrock Minecraft. First time you've hopped on in a couple of weeks. Makes sense. I might be ending to the stream. Yo, what up, Layox? Finally remember how to say your name. I think I got it. Oh boy. Dude, I'm glad I saw their messages. I checked my phone at the perfect time.
That she don't care that I got no hair under my
Do you still need the little numbers after your Discord username? I don't think you do, right? I'm probably will. I still am. I don't think I'm ending the stream. I'm gonna try to just stream me doing the podcast if possible. These are my homies down in Texas. They make a lot of content on like Instagram and TikTok and stuff. And they've started a podcast and they want me to be their first guest.
Cheers, buddy.
Hey, cheers, motherfucker.
So it could be like good promo for their podcast to do it live. Could be intimidating for them too, though, since this is their first podcast. So I don't want to stress them out. We'll see. But yeah, I fucked up. I almost forgot about this shit because I'm hopefully going up to Denver later today to hang out with my homie Honeycomb. Oh, all the things, man, happening all at once. I think I'm gonna take this quick. Oh, Exa, you tripped me out in Minecraft. I was like, what's happening? I think I'm gonna take this opportunity to go grab some water real quick because my drink's gone. So, I just sent him like 7 messages in a row. I'm such a motherfucker sometimes. Any brand suggestions for rosin when I visit Colorado? Absolutely, dude. That reminds me of another video I've been wanting to make, which is just like a top 10 rosin brands in Colorado dispos video. But just off the dome, Trichome Collective and Big Heads, Little Necks are two of my favorites. Sunshine is a really good budget brand. Those are probably like my top 3. But I will be right back. I'm gonna go grab some agua, like I said. If you've been sitting for a while, guys, take a moment to stand up and stretch. Maybe grab some water or something. Do what you got to do. I'll be back in just a moment. This broadcast is brought to you in part by Olipop. Just kidding. Oh my god. Yeah, I'm fucking getting the fuck out of here. That was a really good counter. Woo! I kind of feel like a dick for that one.
Ain't got a torch. Yeah, I'm hella scared. And I ain't no bitch. So the fear is real. I'm out in the woods.
All right.
All
Let's
alone,
do it
feeling
again.
like I don't know how I'm gonna take a dab tonight. Cause I ain't got no torch. Yeah, I'm scared for sure. I'm just a little afraid. I'm a little more. Dude, we're in the woods. Feeling hella crazy. I don't
the fuck? Going for no scopes. This is so fucking fun, man. I don't even care if I lose. All I have is a sniper. Oh no! No, I got. No! He was in the fucking bush, dude. That's so funny. What a legend. Less hype and less frequency of people giving bits in comparison to gifting subs. I guess because of the aspect that gifting a sub also helps someone out. It gives someone, brings someone into the community, gives them those emotes, you know. At free, there's that component of it. But is that really worth giving up 50% of it? It's becoming harder and harder to justify it as someone who really prioritizes getting as much value to the people who watch me and hate. That would be cool. Dude, imagine. Dude, think about this. Fucking Amazon and like all the corporations start using AI voices. So it's like, welcome to Amazon, choose your voice. Would you like, press 1 for Spider-Man. Or like, 2 for Batman. 3 for Hello Kitty. All right. I just talked to the homies real quick on IG. Got each other added on Discord and everything. They're cool with me streaming it, so we're just gonna keep everything live. Hope you guys will tune in and enjoy. Let me grab the link to their podcast for everybody. If you watch my Chiba Hut video, that's with these same dudes. They're Team 42T. So this is their YouTube channel. If you guys want to be one of the first 10 subscribers, get in here. Brand suggestions for black market brands. Totally. This is where the episode will be posted. Probably a week from now. Seems like they're doing a nice weekly release based off these. Oh, they got video in the newest episode. That's what's up. So yeah, I love podcasts. Very excited to be a guest on a podcast. Yeah, so black market brands. Blizzard Bros and Simple Hash are really fire. Fucking Mile High Smuckers is good. Resin Farmer 710 is a dude down here in the Springs that makes a lot of fire. What's up, Colin? I'm trying to think. Gotta make sure I keep my Discord up so I can see if they message me. Probably do a dab on stream or on the podcast for the homies to like start things off. If anyone's trying to do a dab, we'll be doing it at that point very soon. So I'm gonna get the cover coil back on. The new slurper my girlfriend got doesn't fit in my cobra coil. I tried to get the biggest one possible, but half my bangers don't fit in there still. Kind of frustrating. It's okay though, I got it for free. Banger, where's my banger? In the dunk.
Banger in the dunk, banger in the dunk, dunk. That could be a song. I need that. I need my pillar. This pillar is a little chest. My big Tesla. Gusher. I didn't get any ISO on you, did I, kitty boy? There's a kitty underneath me. I was like, I better not drip on this boy. I don't think I did.
Hell yeah, ice water. Where are you from again, man? Yeah, so we've got the banger heating up. Is there anything else I need to do? Dude, we could totally get them sponsored by Shop Mary, probably. They keep putting out some episodes. My headset just died. Excuse me. What's everybody else getting up to with the rest of their day? Ashlar, what you got going on today, man? How is everything? Did I put this in my calendar? Because if I didn't, that's a fuck up. I should have. I don't think I ever did. Got to get better with that now that I start scheduling my own time a little more. Now that I have a little more free time. Food with the homies later. Nice. What kind of food are you gonna get? Do you know yet? Okay, nice. Up in Foco. Dude, the dispo situation kind of sucks up in Foco as far as I'm aware. I don't spend a lot of time up there. Some barbecue, fuck yeah. Sounds fire. Start my virtual camera. I gotta turn off my overlays. You gonna go buy Tetra? Fuck yeah. Nice. Dude, yeah, you'll have to let me know when you're doing that. I might try to sneak up there and hang out. Tetra has some good events. I've had a lot of fun up there recently. I don't know if you've seen the shenanigans I've been getting into. They had the in-house melts event last what was that? Tuesday. That was pretty fun. In-house melts, if you like fruity and more sativa leaning strains, you'll really like. But like 9 out of 10 of their jars they put out are just like not my speed terp profile wise. Did I close out of there? Fucking. No, shut the fuck up. I guess I did. Oh. What the fuck? I did not mean to click that. All right. Here's their stream again, or their YouTube channel. Okay, nice. Dude, it's not that far. It's like an hour and a half, I think, from FOCO. Not too bad. It's really Fort Collins that is out of the way of everything else. Okay. I forgot what I was doing. This is the Bong Noises podcast. Oh, dude, I forgot to change my title on Restream. Whoops. That's so fucking annoying, dude. What's up, Hashhead? Great to see you. Welcome to my stream. Resin Mania, dude, that sounds fun. Dude, my homie Honeycomb just did the Hot Dabs podcast. He was telling me about it, man. I'm so excited to watch that episode. It's not out yet, but it's out on their Patreon. Anyone subscribed to the Hot Dabs Patreon in here? Perhaps a real Hashhead, as a Hashhead says hi in the chat. We're about to do a podcast, everybody. Let me make sure I'm not missing any messages. Okay, nice. Turned off my stream preview on the dashboard. Same with this one. I don't need a stream preview. So it'll save some bandwidth for me. Processing power. So I don't need 3 versions of my stream running in the background. Hashhead, how you doing today, man? What's up? Still waiting on this message here. I feel like my chat is frozen. I started a sesh. Do you ever come out to the events in Cali? I have in the past. It pretty much only when I have lots of crypto money. I ain't got no money right now because crypto's in the dumps. It's the only time I ever have extra money. Oh, what the fuck? There's a guy with a shovel in my fucking minecart. How dare you? It's for human players. Ack, what's up, man? I saw you follow the other day. And I was so stoked. It's great to see you. No! Exo, did you die? What the fuck happened over here? What the heck? Dude, yeah, there's like netherite stuff. And then elytra. Fuck, dude, I need to like put this in a chest. Because we don't know how long this has been here. Shit. I gotta move. Exo, where is he? Okay. Do this. Bam, 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 bam. This is all my stuff. He and I were both just AFK. Okay. Maybe I can not pick up his XP. Yep. But then the XP just goes to waste. Yeah, whatever. It was like nothing. Okay. He has barrels. Putting your stuff in the barrels. Snout armor trim, bro. That's it. Shit is crazy. Should I try flying his elytra for a second? Silky. Dude, he could have lost his silky and his map. I got you, bro. Where did you move from? Before you were in San Diego? I can't remember if you said before. Oh, you're from Sacramento before. Nice. Sorry, bro. Yep, loot is secured. Sorry about your death. How are you, Ack, man? What's going on? Oh. Okay, it's podcast time. They tried to call me. I was getting some crumpets. No sweat, man. Okay, ready.
Jack,
Hello, Jack.
What's up?
how you feeling?
Good. How are you guys?
How's our audio? Does it sound crisp or does it sound far away?
It sounds kind of far away, but crisp at the same time. I'm gonna try cranking you up a little bit here.
I was gonna say, can you hear us clearly enough? Or?
Yeah, I can hear you well enough, I think, especially if I just boost your volume. It's definitely fine on my end.
There's got to be a way through Discord to set the audio through the mics that we have set, right?
If they're feeding into your computer,
Oh, see, we gotta go.
how are you recording? Are you recording through your PC?
Yes.
Yeah, you might be able to set it to that.
Can't hear myself still. This motherfucker right here. Look at that.
Nice.
gonna go ahead and hit record on our camera.
Word. Yeah, I'm ready when you guys are.
Go ahead and open up with a nice strong dab hit.
You got something ready?
I do.
All right, let's do this.
Go
You
ahead,
have
open
something
up.
ready, or
Yeah, I just got loaded up. I'll go ahead and do the intro this time. So we'll go ahead and take a rip, and as you guys are bubbling, I'm gonna go ahead and start the episode off.
Okay, let me get her going.
system are you smoking out of today, Jack?
I have a banger that's hot off the Cobra coil. And then after that, I'll be hitting my Puffco Peak. New Puffco Peak.
Enjoying that a lot?
What's that?
Are you enjoying the Pupco Peak a lot?
Yeah, it's not bad. My Peak Pro broke, so that's my fave. I'm waiting to have that get fixed and sent back to me.
Did you send it into Pupco?
I'm waiting for them to send me a shipping label so I can ship it off to them. Hopefully they'll hit me with that soon.
Yeah,
Okay.
they're usually pretty quick about all that stuff. I had broken the charger port on my proxy right before Thanksgiving, and I got it back just in time, like the day before Thanksgiving. Pupco usually comes in clutch. Fixing its system.
Oh,
Look
hell
at
yeah.
that.
Dab
God
cam.
damn.
Yes,
That never gets-
sir. I got you guys with a nice little melt shot here.
I don't even want to get mine ready. I'm just so looking at this.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Everybody, we are 42T. This is Mr. Fiend
I'm
and
the screen.
Sandwich,
That sandwich.
and we have our first guest, Mr. Jack the Dab Lad.
How's it going?
Hello, I'm Jack the Dab Lad, everybody.
How is beautiful Colorado Springs this time of year?
Sorry, I'm mid dab right now. Dude, it's crazy right now in the Springs though, because it's like upwards of 70 degrees outside right now, and we just got a winter weather advisory alert for tomorrow. So it's the hottest day we've had yet in the year, but we're supposed to get dumped on tomorrow night with snow, I guess.
Big joke.
I'm rocking this scuffed setup right now because I broke my favorite banger, so I got to use this 45er.
No, that's
So
beautiful.
I tilt it like this. It still works pretty well with my recycler.
Good terp flurpa. I found out. I like recently found out what they were, and then I got one, and it's just so fun to use and watch the little jewel spin around inside.
Bro, they're the fidget spinners of bangers. They're
Totally
awesome.
agree. So what are you smoking on right now?
I just did a dab of some hash burger from a THCA rosin company called Shop Hello Mary. You guys may have heard of them. They're like one of the most well-known THCA companies that like ships flour and rosin and stuff all over the US.
I definitely need to try some of that out. It's kind of interesting. It's fun that you're from a medical state and you're over here smoking on some THCA hemp products, and that's all we have available to us. So that's what we're smoking on right now too.
Yeah, it's some good stuff a lot of the time. Like, you know, there's hits and there's misses, but that's the same exact way with you know, my medical dispensary that I work at. There's all sorts of variety anywhere you shop, whether it's black market, hemp, dispo. It just takes either like trying it all out for yourself or finding people like us that are trying to like help other people find the best stuff by reviewing it ourselves and creating an influence so that people can send us that stuff and we can develop that palette where we know we've tried all the different brands. You know, it's like it actually has a lot of value. That's why, dude, I've really been wanting to make like a video lately talking about how good of a time it is to be a cannabis content creator, specifically because of like THCA.
It just seems to be getting better too. Like even like with the censorship, it seems that they're like starting to become more lax with that.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah, it feels that way. I know I've had less of my YouTube videos getting restricted, age restricted. How have your guys' podcast episodes done so far? Do they get age restricted?
Actually, haven't been age restricted yet.
I haven't seen it, so I guess not. But that's a good thing.
But up
Yeah, that's
until this,
good.
we've only had the audio, so that might have something to do with it. Now that
Yeah,
we're
I
on
saw you
camera.
just posted your first video episode. We'll be curious to see if that one gets age restricted.
We did. We'll go ahead and shout out plug one of your videos. You did a whole tier list describing all the different THCA rosins that are available, and I thought that that was really cool, and that's definitely something we need in the community. Even if you go look on YouTube, there's not really a lot of like hemp product like reviewers or stuff like that, or someone to be able to tell you like who to look for. Because the problem with hemp is that it's very unregulated, and so you get like people trying to pass off bad product as like good product.
Especially if that bad product has got money behind it to pay off people say it was good.
Totally.
So like with the hemp products available over there where you're from, do you think do you see that like that there's a distinct difference between like people who actually care for their product and about the customer relations aspect of things compared to like others who are just in it for the money, just trying to blow off some booth, fast some gas?
Yeah, I think like I was kind of saying before, I feel like both of those people exist everywhere you go in weed. You know, there's always going to be the people that are just doing it for money and like don't care about the quality, and then there will be the people that are actually like passionate about the plant and like the medicinal values behind it, and like making like even just like customer service alone, you know, like if a company shows that they're willing to make things right with people, I think that's one of the most important things on like in an unregulated market like a hemp market, is like if someone gets bad product or something goes wrong in the shipping process or whatever, you know, they need to make that right. And there's, you know, you hear stories about both types of people. Sorry, that dab got me good.
Like coughing. You gotta cough to get off sometimes.
Oh
That's
yeah,
what my uncle taught me when I first started smoking.
I feel like a cough is a bong noise. Very much associated.
Oh, yeah, I mean, you can't have the bong noise without the cough afterwards because you either didn't hit nothing or like
If
you're
you're
just trying to be tough for no reason. Like really.
Dude, especially with a big old bong. Well, no, I guess if people are doing the big bong rips, sometimes they're nice and smooth.
the biggest piece that you've like ever taken a rip out of? Because probably for me is like a 2-3 footer. I just remember sitting off the edge of the couch and reaching.
So my favorite glass blower is this guy named Evan at Bear Mountain Studios, and he's made a 13-foot bong that you have to like go up into a loft to hit. And I've done a dab out of that thing. It's pretty freaking epic. So
Free ball. Crazy.
yeah, he wants to go even bigger with his glass blowing. He was planning on doing stuff that you have to like climb up a ladder to get to and shit.
Do ladders, so I'm not doing that.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
if
saying?
I'd go up on the ladder, hit the dab, and I'd be too scared to come down.
No, literally.
Right, dude.
You're-
That'd be it's gonna be interesting. Yeah, I'm super excited to see what kind of stuff he does. He is like my favorite glass blower because he just does all sorts of crazy shit like that. Like he is the guy that invented like the RBR. So if you've ever seen or heard of a RBR, it's like it's like a really specific shape recycler that's really popular. And he popularized that, and he does like all sorts of crazy stuff.
Be able to come up with your own like style of banger.
What's that?
To be
They-
able
they
to
said
come with
that-
to be able to come up with your own style of banger, like that's pretty top tier.
Well, it's a rig. Did I call it a banger? I might have misspoke if I called it a banger.
Like, I'm just
like, hold on, wait a second.
yeah, I'm thinking of those little bangers that have like the tube that go back into it.
I've seen those. Those are fucking crazy.
That's what I was thinking about.
Do those even work? Is what I want to know.
Enough.
I would guess you'd have to be taking a good like 0.5 closer to a fucking huge dab for it to really get through all the way back to hit it again. Like that seems pretty out there. Oh, so I don't know if you know this, Jack, but we do stand-up comedy.
Yeah, I've seen
And
some of you guys' clips.
sweet, and we were at the Stoner show that they got going at the last Friday of every month here, and Sandwich, we were talking to the guy that runs the store, and he was like, "Oh, bro, y'all want to dab?" I was like, "Sure." He pulls out this rig, and I mean, when I say that this banger was dirty,
Ooh.
it was like there was Chaz on top of Chaz.
It was
Like,
Oh
white and
no.
black.
it was great, really. And so then I watched this man. Oh, what's the canister?
The big torch, the propane torch.
Propane torch. He propane torches his banger. It gets it burned bright red through, I'd say 30% of the entire banger. Takes it off, and I wait maybe like a minute, and then he's like, "All right, cool," and then drops me the dab, and it's still one of the hottest dabs I ever had in my life.
Oh my fucking god. Dude, dabbing is rough, man. It's like, yeah, dude, I need to make more content to get people to stop doing that. It's like we'll help save the world by just like trying to shame people out of doing shitty dabs. Cause like, dude, even people here in Colorado, like I've had homies that invite me over, or like, you know, my girlfriend's had friends that invite us over and they know that I do dabs. So they're like, oh, come over. And they'll bring out their piece. And dude, this one time they didn't even use a carb cap. Did your guy use a carb cap?
No, he did. Oh yeah,
No
yeah,
carb cap?
he slightly did it after I had, because I hit it, took my mouth off, blew out smoke. He didn't do it that time. Hit it again, blew smoke out, and then he capped it with the other dab container he had.
Yikes. Oh, the container carb cap. That's classic. Dude, at least he did something. I don't think they knew the carb cap technology.
The technology is funny as fuck. though.
Dude, in Jolly Roger's newest video, he's talking to like the mothership guy. Apparently that dude supposedly is like the inventor of the carb cap. I think is what they're saying. Or like he was one of the first people to figure out that like if you put something on top of it to create a vacuum, it'll evaporate better, and like you can do lower temperature dabs.
Recycle the heat back and forth.
Well, so do you guys know why carb caps are so important?
No, I would love for you to explain those to us, please.
I
Besides
learned
just,
this
like,
from my
airflow,
friend. What's that?
like just the airflow and like temperature, like keeping the temperature inside.
So it does that, but so the biggest purpose of a carb cap is you create a vacuum. And that's what good e-rigs do too. So when you lower the air pressure, or is that raising the air pressure? I don't know. But when you create a vacuum like that, it basically lowers the boiling point. So that's why if you notice, like you'll see a good dab that like is just kind of sitting there bubbling, but it's not like actually vaporizing. But then when you start hitting it through the carb cap, that's when the vapor really starts being created, because you're creating a vacuum and it's lowering the boiling point. So in addition to like moving the oil where you want it to go and keeping the heat in and stuff like that, the main thing you're doing is creating a vacuum, and it's lowering that boiling point. And that's why you're able to do lower temp dabs. So like the better of a vacuum you create, or like the more the air is like kind of like funneled into a small space essentially, and also like being moved around, the more easily it can vaporize. So that's how you're able to like enjoy lower temperature dabs.
Science, bitch.
Yeah, dude. It's awesome.
Pretty crazy. That's because I took 3 years of chemistry, and that should be like basic fucking common knowledge to my ass.
You're
But,
just
like,
too high to
too
fucking
high
think
to even
about
think
it.
about, That's funny as hell, though. That's lit.
Yeah,
I guess that
boiling
does look like
points. Boiling points are very relevant to dabbing. People who are like super hardcore or like really into the medicinal values, they'll like figure out the boiling points of like specific terpenes and stuff like that. So they'll like try to hone in on like, oh, I really like this terpene, so I'm gonna vaporize this stuff to this specific temperature because that's the boiling point of that terpene or whatever. And I don't really
So you
care so much about the stuff that's at a higher temperature or whatever.
so you
Yo,
can
what's
like
up, terp?
in on like the specific effects you want from each terpene if you mess with the boiling point.
Totally. Yep.
I know
If
you
they're
like
trying
your-
to go for a real specific effect. What's that?
I know you like your low temp dabs, but are you a fan of high temp dabs at all?
I'll fuck around with the hot temp dab. I don't want to chaz my banger. Like if
Of course.
it's past like most of my dabs are around 500 degrees. Usually I'll go in at like 530, 550 if it's a bigger dab. With like my slurpers and stuff. But yeah, no, I'd do like a 600-degree dab. I'd be scared and a little apprehensive. Anything over that probably.
Where you're just hurting yourself for the pleasure of hurting yourself.
For the longest time, we were just straight up using titanium needles on nectar collectors. Like
Yeah.
that's all. So we were just getting it red, white hot and sticking it straight into the dab
Well,
container.
hold on, sticking it straight in is crazy. I definitely let mine cool off and then I'd hit my shit.
Hit it straight in the dab container.
No, that's because your nail was old and it sucked and it cooled down fast.
Dude, one of my first dab setups was a silicone nectar collector that had a little water chamber in it, so it was a bubbler too. That thing was pretty sick. It had the fucking titanium nail though that like would always heat up, and then after a while, it would just like randomly start dripping shit, and I would like try to clean it, and sometimes I would get like water in there, and it would like sizzle and be super crazy. It was a mess sometimes.
I like if I do get a nectar collector, it would just only be a nectar collector and I'd have to get something else for a bubbler.
Yeah, I mean, I like my bubbles, but nectar collector seems like a little much to put water inside. It's too mobile.
Yeah, knowing me, I'd spill it everywhere.
Dude, it was spill proof to some extent. As long as you didn't like blow into it, you could do pretty much whatever with it. But I also didn't. It stayed in one spot, so I don't know how well it would travel.
For us nectar collectors, that was our pocket thing to take.
We're taking
Okay,
it on
nice.
pockets,
On the
we're in
go.
restaurants. We're in our own work.
At work,
At work,
fuck.
just in the kitchen at work. On God.
Dude, so how do you get this thing hot? Are you torching it, or are you using some apparatus in the kitchen?
No, just, yeah, I always have a torch.
We're sticking that bitch in the oven.
Now, yeah, I was on the I was working at a pizza restaurant, and I had thought about it because I ran out of butane in my torch, and I thought about just throwing it in the oven on a tray or something. But then I thought logistically, how would I get it back into the piece without like truly burning myself? And I just didn't have like tweezers or anything like that to try. So
You guys
I-
gotta
and-
get a fucking pivot, man. I can't imagine torching up a nectar collector at work. That shit's intense.
That was everyday shit. And we thought we were sneaky. We're like, oh, we're gonna go hit this dab.
And then the large whistle sound you hear. Yeah. No, it was bad. But that was years ago before they even had like the proxy had probably just been dropped at that point.
Okay.
The first time we ever saw a Puffco was probably around like 2019, maybe. That was like around.
Yeah,
probably
when they
first
had the
time.
original Puffco, my cousin had it.
I don't even think it
here
was the Pro.
for
Like it was
years.
just the original peak.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, it was
Nice.
just the original. It didn't work for very long because he broke the top for me. That was the only time I had tried something that nice of a rig before. Was that. Other than that, it was just bangers and stuff. And then I got my proxy, and I love that thing. And then my girlfriend, Alexi, got me the pivot for Christmas, and that's my favorite new thing.
Oh, you do have a pivot?
You have a pivot. I have a
Fuck
pivot.
yeah.
Hell
The
yeah.
pivot
No,
is the shivit.
Yeah,
Shit.
it's too fucking convenient for my own sanity. I'm like, oh man, I can do this anywhere.
Oh yeah, like if they had this back when we were in high school,
It would
oh
be
man,
game over.
it was
Oh,
bad.
dude, right? I mean, well, that's how it is with fucking carts, man. I wonder if I would have smoked weed in high school
Okay, so
nowadays. Because I didn't smoke weed until after high school.
Yeah.
Really? So when did you start
Man.
smoking?
Yeah, not until I was like 18, almost 19. I went to through my whole freshman year of college at the University of Missouri. I did a whole year there without ever trying weed, and I was the fucking kid from Colorado. So people would be like, "Oh, you're from Colorado, dude. Do you smoke weed? Do you ski?" I'd be like, "I do ski, but no, I don't smoke weed." So I could have gotten high for free all the time and like made hella friends. I fucked up. It's because my mom
Didn't know
my
who
mom
Fraser
doesn't
was.
like weed, and I love my mom, so I respected her by not smoking weed for a long time.
Oh, is that just a religious thing for your mom?
No, dude.
Or
It's
is it
just
just like
literally like a
culture?
personal preference, honestly. I think
Oh,
she saw it do negative things to her family members' lives. Just because, back in the day, people got in trouble or you had to lie or hide it and stuff like that. So I feel like
Still do.
it got people into trouble, and that's where the whole like gateway drug thing came into, was just the fact that it was illegal and people felt like it was a bad thing to do it, so they were more open to doing other bad things potentially. Um, but yeah, no, my parents, like in high school, they were the kind of people that let me start drinking when I was like 16 and or like 17, and they were like totally cool with me like being, and like trusted me to be responsible with it. Because I was basically like always open and honest with any of my alcohol consumption with them. And so then when the time came for me to try smoking weed, I asked my mom, and she was just like, "I'd rather you didn't," and so I didn't.
okay. So what was the first time you ever got high?
First time I ever got high was smoking in a park with two of my best friends from high school, Peter and Shane. We just like got stoned, smoking on like a bowl type pipe. And then we went to Albert Tacos after, which was like our high school's like late night Mexican place, and it was fun.
How was,
I
how
liked
was that
it.
first for you?
What's that?
Like, how was that first time for you? Did you green out at all?
No
Did
greening
you?
out. I think I just had a really great time. I feel like I got high. I was like extra giggly. It was really fun. I hated the way it made my throat feel. That was like my first time smoking anything really other than like a hookah.
Oh, so
But
you didn't
yeah,
try
I
like
was like
cigarettes?
18 or 19. What's that?
I was like, you didn't even try like cigarettes or anything
I've
like that
never
yet.
smoked a cigarette.
Oh, really? So
Never
you were like,
have. I'd probably throw up, dude. I'm such like a picky guy. Like that's part of why I don't smoke flower really at all either. Is because I never really liked smoking. It always was kind of gross to me, but I loved getting high. So that's why dabbing quickly grew on me. Once I found dabs, probably in like 20, the beginning of 2018, late 2017, it was just like a slow decline of any flower consumption. And like pretty much all the money I spent very quickly was just dabs at that point. And then, I went through the progression of shatter to more wax. And then I was like on to live resin and the nicer, those concentrates as much as I could. And now I'm to the bougie point where I smoke nothing but rosin.
I'm trying to get to that point. I really love rosin.
I don't know, man.
I know it's way better than anything than BHO. That's
The
even live.
high, the flavor, there's some really yummy live BHO if it's made well. But the reality is like where the market's at right now, all of the like small batch, like all the people that like really give a shit and are making really fire stuff and not doing it like to a huge scale to make money, it's kind of more focused on rosin. So usually BHO is just like more of like a scale thing. And the
In
thing
and
with
out.
rosin is like you have to have really, really good flour to make good rosin. Like you can't start with bad material and turn it into good material. Whereas with BHO and live products, you somewhat can a little more.
Extract the most of what you really want out of the plant. So you can just throw however much in there, and as long as the end product is the 97, 95%, then boom, there you go.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool. And that's probably why rosin is always like a lot more expensive. Because you would think that something that takes a whole lot like less energy, just compared to pressing it, compared to like a whole lab with like scientists running it and stuff like that. You would think that
Well,
rosin would be
the
less,
way I
but
see that is like making a really nice BHO setup takes a lot of initial investment. But once you've made that investment, it's very cheap from that point, and the labor is pretty less intensive than rosin, whereas rosin takes a lot more manual labor. There, you can't like automate the process quite as much, I don't think. So, and it's harder to like do it at scale as well. I feel like are like the main things in price difference. So it's like that just kind of lends to the fact that like the people who are doing BHO are usually these bigger operations where they make this huge investment. So they're needing to get like this return. So they're going to go with what's more like money efficient because of that, all this money that they put into like all this fancy equipment, you know. Whereas rosin, like you don't have to, the investment isn't quite as much in all the stuff as much as it is in like taking the time to make the really good stuff and like grow really good flower. And like that's where,
Your techniques and all that.
yeah. Because if you don't do that with rosin, then you're just wasting your time.
About how far away from you are you in life to just pressing your own shit?
Dude, I would love to try that. I've thought
Still working at
many
the
times of getting my own press. But it's quite the setup, man. Like I know it to get a proper rosin making setup, I think it probably costs like around $10,000 probably to get, because I need the press, you need the washer, you need a freeze dryer, and then those are like, and then like all the bubble bags and stuff. But like really the press, freeze dryer, and washer are like pretty hefty investments.
I just seen Action Bronson use a goddamn hair straightener
Yeah.
with paper, just fucking press nugs on the spot and just grab the oil straight off the fucking paper.
Well, are there like levels to like? I guess are there levels to rosin? Like, let's say you do just take some booth flour and press it. Would you even call that rosin?
So that you're exactly right. There's a ton of different levels to rosin because there's like flower rosin and then there's hash rosin. So the stuff that I'm smoking is hash rosin, which is like has the extra step of washing the flower. And so the flower almost always needs to be freshly frozen or considered live. So the same stuff that you would make live resin or live batter out of, it's flour that's chopped at the perfect point, and then they freeze it with liquid nitrogen or some sort of like fancy freezer. And then you wash it in like these huge basins where you like agitate the flour with a paddle, and that knocks all the trichome heads off, and you freeze it to make everything more brittle. And so you're basically separating those trichome heads from all the plant matter. And then you like sieve that through different size mesh screens, and that's how you get the different micron ranges of rosin. And then that's what they press with heat. So like out of all the rosin I've smoked, 99% of it has been live hash rosin. The few flower rosin I think I've tried like a tiny bit. It hasn't been an enjoyable experience for me. And then there's also sometimes there's cured rosin, which is flour that is cured and then washed. So it's still made from hash, but it's cured rosin instead of live rosin. And that stuff, like to me, live resin and live batter is way better than cured rosin. The live component is a way more important than rosin versus live resin or BHO or whatever. It's getting that flour that's freshly frozen that really makes a difference in the concentrate. Because you know they used to make shatter back in the day that they would call live shatter that was made with freshly frozen material, but they just processed it in the most cheap way, and that shit was fire, dude, and it was super cheap.
Easy some slab wax back in the day.
That shit that was shattered, but it was fucking goopy as hell.
We were real goopy.
Fuck, you had to scrape the parchment paper for hours. You'd be smoking on a little bit of paper, but it's worth it.
Do you have like a favorite consistency of dabs? Like more crumbly, more watery, greasy?
So I usually get the cold cure batters, and I like. Let me find a good jar that has like a really nice consistency.
There's always the way to go.
If I have something. Yeah, so this jar from Simple Hash, this is like one of the most expensive jar, or the most expensive jar of rosin I have. It's got a really nice consistency to it. I'm gonna pop you guys over here while I zoom in with this camera, so we can get a nice close up. All right, check this out.
Oh yeah, no, that's beautiful.
So that's like just about perfect. It's like almost, it like looks saucy, but it's still solid. You know, it's almost like in between like Jello
So you would call
and
that
pudding. Yeah, it's pretty damn near perfect.
I agree. I agree.
Shout out to Simple Hash. This is a black market brand out here in Colorado. He used to go by Fidel Hash Bro. You can like see, and so like the best jars of rosin will tell you the micron. So we've got the 73 to 159U premium rosin. So it's like the upward side of the spectrum. And there's this like Instagram, there's this strain, cute little art. Pretty cool.
I would go as far as to say is crumble sucks. I hate crumble.
I hate dealing with it. If I don't have something,
That stuff is mainly for people who like to mix it in with flour, I would say. There's a lot of people who do that. It's like working at a dispensary, you figure out all the different, there's like so many different types of concentrate users. Like there's people who do it everywhere. There's people who just smoke shatter. There's people who like the crumble. There's people who only get the huge buckets, you know. It's fascinating.
I like it all, but definitely, if I had choice, I'm choosing everything else over crumble.
You know, everything over crumble, but my preferred way is either shatter or not sauce, but like kind of like what he was showing us, where it's like firm still, where I can knock it off the tool if I don't have my hot knife.
And like my favorite BHO would be a pretty similar to consistency to this stuff, to be honest. Like it's the live batters. Like live resin is always fun because of the diamonds are pretty. Like especially with my camera, I used to always love. It took me a while to give up diamonds just because I liked using them with my dab camera. But
It's a fun showstopper.
like a really good live batter will look really similar to rosin a lot of the time. And that's usually where all the terps are and all the flavor, all the good stuff.
Always good. The greasier the better. That's what I say.
Absolutely.
But back to the THCA, that's sort of the issue that I have here with like the smoke shops is that a lot of these places like they'll try to pass off like good looking live resin as they'll call it rosin, and that's what they'll be marketing it as.
Yeah, that's annoying.
It's just a matter of finding a good enough person, a good enough store that I trust, I guess.
And so, dude, you could use one of the things I talked about, like if they don't have the micron on it, maybe might be an indicator that they, you know, that's just an indicator that they really know rosin and they're like trying to market it to people who know rosin or like savvy consumers. I don't know how often, but I mean, even the Hello Mary jar has the micron on it. It says 70 to 149U here. So when you see stuff like that, I feel like that's a really like that's one of those things that makes you trust it. Because then if they put that, then they're literally lying about it being rosin. Like, or if it's not rosin, I guess it's lying in the first place if they claim it to be rosin anyway. But
first time I didn't even know that was a real thing, you know, that brands were out here putting the micron count on the THCA products until I saw your video, and when I saw that I was like, damn, this whole time I've been smoking boof. It was very eye-opening.
nice, man. Yeah, it's like the micron thing, even like I tried to make a video about it last year and I never put the video out. And I like sometimes I go back and watch it and I like the amount of knowledge I've gained and like learned, it kind of makes me happy I haven't put it out. It's like because I've learned, like even back then I was like, damn, didn't really know that much about it. There really is a ton to learn about it if you're not like actually doing it. One of the best resources to learn about this stuff, I don't know, like speaking of podcasts, do you guys mind if I plug another podcast?
Go ahead.
Go right ahead.
Fucking Terpene Therapy is like the best rosin. Like he just like travels around the country interviewing hash makers. So that's basically where I've learned like everything about rosin and like hash making is through that podcast and a few different podcasts. So podcasts are like best resources for all of that stuff. And now you guys are one of those resources too, you know?
When we're trying.
We're here for the dummies who don't know what they're doing, so that way they can find us to find you, so they can find the good, the smart, even smarter people who do it for a living. And we're just we're just consumers, and then you're the activists.
Heck yeah, man. Yeah, no, like I feel that way when it comes to like crypto stuff is like I want to be the person that like helps break it down to the people who don't know fucking shit about crypto, you know? And that's such a valuable role to be like that middleman between the experts and the general population.
It's not to be like too religious, but that's the whole story of the Bible. That's what Jesus is. He's the cross. You gotta be the connection. You gotta be the bridge.
Dude, totally. Damn.
Pretty
He just took it
shit on different levels, goddamn.
philosophical. Fucking I was gonna say something.
Thank you for that. We actually had a couple of questions that we did write down to ask you. We've already asked a couple of them, I believe.
Yeah, we already got through
Hit me.
a few of them. What's your favorite like feeling of getting high? Like at what point do you like? Are you getting high? You're like, oh, that's my fucking Q spot. That's the sweet spot I love to hit.
What do you look for?
The sweet spot
Yeah,
of
'cause, like, for
like
me-
stonedness.
Yeah. So, like,
Dude.
For me, I love when I'm just sitting there, like when my mind can entertain itself, and then all of a sudden I can feel my feet just slowly lifting off the ground.
Oh, I know that feeling. I used to get that feeling, that body high when I first started getting stoned. I feel like I don't take enough time to just like sit and listen to my body as much as I did when I first got stoned, you know? For
Always
me, I feel like cannabis has always been like a very social thing. That's why I love streaming so much. And like making my stream about getting high is like when I'm super high, I get like kind of chatty and talkative. Whereas like I normally don't talk that much when I'm not super high. So that's one of the indicators for me is I get chatty, and then especially like with edibles, I'll start getting very like grandiose ideas that I think like, oh, this is like a fucking sick idea. And like sometimes it is, sometimes it isn't, you know, and I feel like that's one of our jobs as creators and creatives is to like either write those ideas down, or for me, lots of times when it comes to ideas like that, I'll let it go and I'll say like it'll come back to me if it's like really something that's like worth doing, which like is kind of a lazy attitude. I should probably like there's definitely a lot of stuff that like I've probably come up with that I should have executed on and never did just because I was like super stoned, and then I started having like 10 ideas after it, you know.
Well, you say that, but then you got motherfuckers like this dude right
I was
here.
just about to say that
And
shit.
we were thinking about doing TikTok videos the other day. We were hanging out and recording,
Uh-huh.
and he was like, "Well, I have this idea, but I have no idea what it means. Can you repeat that? What it was?"
Like, I just wrote it down in the heat of the moment, and when I opened my book, it just said, "Get hard, misunderstanding."
And so we're sitting there like trying to
Talking about the
decipher a
movie?
No, I don't know. I don't know what I meant. Just all caps letters, a whole page in my notebook. Get hard.
Get hard. I don't know what that means.
Don't know what that means. Don't know what.
I don't remember what he said about anything about getting hard. So I was like, whoa. Let's just track it back some.
That's hilarious. Speaking of TikTok, you guys want an idea for a TikTok?
Yes. We'll
If you guys make it, then I'll be way more likely to make it. But it's also you guys will it's a kind of a two-person video idea, but have you guys seen the baby hibachi videos on TikTok where they react baby's first time at hibachi and it plays the dramatic music and then the flames light up and it's like and the baby freaks out?
Shit.
Yeah.
So I do it with a torch or something instead.
It's baby stoner's first dab sesh and you just like have a blue flash of light on their face and just have them freaking out to that music, dude. It's a 10-second video. It would fucking crush.
If
That's
you
a
don't
viral
mind-
video. Like
Yeah,
easily. Take it. Please make it.
Fuck it. Okay, we'll definitely.
And then
get it.
I'll do it too and hop on the trend and then it'll make it even more viral.
That's what's up.
Sick.
Because yeah, I've been thinking about, for me, in order to make it, I'd have to like utilize these little light bars or something. I was like, I could have them like flash blue or something. But yeah, I don't have like a cameraman like you guys do sometimes, you know.
Dude, we have a tripod. We bought a tripod at the beginning of last year.
Probably around the summer, maybe.
Tripods are
And-
dope.
Yeah, and that's what's really helped us with the camera angles and stuff on our TikToks is getting a tripod. When like with 420 coming up, we got mics and they're starting to do festivals and stuff around here. So
Ooh.
what our idea is to go out there and do the little internet, like the street internet videos.
Yeah, man on the street type shit.
Yeah. So we're gonna try to do that this 420. And
You guys would probably crush at that. That would be super fun to watch.
that's what I'm saying. Hell yeah. I got another question for you right here. So how did you said so 2018 you found dabs?
Yeah, probably around then.
So we're like what? 6 years? You're like 6 years into dabbing?
Dabbing for about 6 years. Dabbing my fucking ass off.
Hell yeah.
Smoking consistently, enjoying this content creator life in the cannabis industry, but what are you looking to gain? Like, what does your end goal truly look like? Like, is it just the internet creating? I know that you got your tool store, which we can plug that in at the end of this.
Oh,
but-
dude, no, that is like that's a very small thing. That's just kind of like a fun little thing I tried, which that is making dab tools made out of with like crystal handles. But yeah, for a second I was like, maybe I could make money off of this, but no. For me, the whole content creation thing, like I definitely am trying to make it a career, but I've always had very lofty ambitions in life. Like I just have a general desire to like help the world. I've always felt like the more eyes I get on me, the more I can help people in some way. Like when people pay attention to what I'm doing, I can help make them happy or like somehow improve their life in a way. Whether it's like by giving them advice or all sorts of different stuff, you know, just like having a good time and trying to share my energy or my life when it comes to like streaming and stuff like that. So yeah, with like cannabis content, like I totally hope to help the whole world become like more 420 friendly and like learn how to use cannabis in a more educated and like informed way, you know, basically like I myself am very focused on dabs, but like I definitely want to make more content around edibles because that's one of the best ways for you to consume cannabis. And you know, I have all these like I've had crazy dreams in my life. Like I wanted to be like the first Twitch streamer to host a episode of SNL, which I don't know if that has already passed. I'm sure there's someone who's a streamer who's hosted it at some point, but maybe I can make that happen still. But like with cannabis, I want to be like, it would be really cool to be like the Bill Nye of like dabs and cannabis at some point too. So, and it's like I say stuff like that, and then I know what I would need to do to get there. It's like I'm not making that content. I need to make more educational content, stuff like that. It's like I always have like all these ideas of stuff that I want to do, and then it's just like bouncing around in my brain for like sometimes it feels like too long. And then when the point where it like finally comes out, it's like, fuck, man, it's like that's been in there for so long. You have like such a perfectionist approach to it when you sit on an idea for too long. I feel like that's something I've struggled with lately is like, if I have this idea of this video that I want to make, like for instance, I have these super cool jars right here. I want to make a video called "Coolest Jars in Colorado," but I've like been wanting to make this video for like almost a year now, and so I've like built up so many ideas in my brain, and I feel like I really want to like try to do cool stuff with it. And something about that as a creator, I don't know if you guys experience this, where like the longer you sit on something, it feels like it gets harder and harder to get, whether it's like trying to edit something and put it out, or just like an idea that you need to film and like get into progress. Yeah, sorry, I just that was a long rant.
Literally, I have clips of a video of us just going around the city, just being slumped, like just getting all stupid somewhere just because we're high around the city. And I have all those clips for a year. Yeah, I've been sitting on those clips for a year.
I'd say almost close to 2 years now.
And so we completely get it. But something that I've learned that it's still taking me like to try to get in the motion of actually doing it is like the ideas. It's all about the flow. Like once you get the idea, you gotta hop on it and go with it, because if you
Totally.
don't follow that wave crashes and dies.
Have we
Yeah.
talked about what this podcast was supposed to be called yet?
Mm-mm.
Okay, so we were supposed to do this podcast years ago. Like when we first started calling ourselves 42T, we were gonna do this podcast. Like that was the idea, the original idea. Well, then I don't know, it was just laziness.
Yeah,
It really got
laziness.
in front of us. The pandemic happened. We move out. We just life takes us into certain directions. We went to Colorado for the first time, and eventually we got to TikTok and started making videos on there. But this was always supposed to be called A Sea of Green.
Mm-hmm. Like
And-
from the Beatles song "Yellow Submarine." It's,
Okay.
We all live in a yellow submarine.
But
Because we actually have
Yeah,
a yellow
this-
submarine. This was one of our first pieces that we bought together.
Oh, sick.
but
That's awesome.
by the time that we actually sat down, started recording stuff, we got the mics and stuff that my girlfriend got us for our anniversary, I believe, or it was either Christmas or anniversary. It's around the same time. But what you can call it? There was already 3 other podcasts called Sea of Green.
Oh
now-
no.
Yeah, so we were like, well, we can't be the 4th one.
Yeah.
So just switch it up now while we're still making it, and so now it's officially called Bong Noises, and hopefully we could just keep continuing on from there. But yeah, I know exactly what you mean, because there's been times, especially within this last month, February was a really hard month to get shit done.
February just moves so fast,
It
though.
moved so fast, but it also felt really slow. And we had these ideas and we had like these plans to do stuff, but when we did them, we only did half of it. We didn't
Mhm.
finish the other half. Like there were so many TikTok ideas we had in January. In February, we were just slacked hard. And so this week we started getting back into it, and I'm like, man, where has this energy been? We just lose it. And I
Yeah.
know exactly what you mean.
It's just riding the wave, and that's what it is. I don't know how to surf though.
Surfing is hard. I don't even know how to skateboard. I don't think I could stand on a skateboard if I tried. That's how uneducated I am on fucking my own. What balance? Balance is the word. Crazy. I'm ready to take another dab. You already took a dab.
Yeah. I wanted to
took
do
a-
another dab too. I was thinking about that and then I forgot.
What color system do you like on your on your peak
White.
or white?
Yeah, I'd probably hit it on white on the proxy too. I've
Would
only
you
hit
ever
the
do
proxy a couple times. One of which was with you. What's that? Were you doing the rainbow mode?
No.
What's that?
So if you click, I don't know if it does it for the peak. You click it 3 times, it does the rainbow. You click it 5 times on the white, and it gives you this little pastel rainbow.
Okay, yeah. We have that one. Yeah, Easter egg mode, I think.
I thought it gets hotter than the rainbow one, but my cousin was telling me I'm confused. But I was like,
Yeah, I think that's like the extra hot one. I haven't done that shit in a long ass time, man. I'd be
Fucking-
scared too, to be honest. I'm good on that. Dude,
The
I'm supposed to have a third-party atomizers come in for both my new Peak and my Carta 2. They've been en route for over a month. I ordered them on the 20th of January and they're still not here.
They
Kind of
coming from?
annoying. From this company, 3 grams. So I'm about to start shit talking them if they don't arrive soon. I'm gonna be super salty if they never fucking show up.
I ordered like these little air fresheners, and they took like over a month to get here.
See, not me. I feel that album, or I just bought, my girlfriend got me the Tiny Desk concert from Action Bronson on vinyl.
Okay, that sounds cool.
It took maybe a week to get here, and then it was supposed to be delivered on a Tuesday, and I didn't get it till Thursday. Because it's been for me with shipping and stuff.
Damn.
Other than that, I usually have 2-3 days, and it's always fucking here.
I'm gonna do a dab of Slurricane. So you see we've got the Micron here. From Trichome Collective.
Some diamonds and sauce.
Same.
We got THCA diamonds in Delta 8 and HHC sauce. It's White Widow.
Nice.
A little Skywalker OG. Is what
So the nice thing about just straight THCA is there's no like no synthetic conversions, because technically most Delta 8 and all HHC, or no, all Delta 8 is like
CBD.
synthetic, as it was started as CBD, and yeah, they convert it into it through some sort of process. Which it's like, if you're someone who, like, I feel like that doesn't really matter, but there's certain people that are like, you know, oh, it's from nature. If you're the kind of person that like you only want the natural stuff that the plant makes, like it's cool that people can get that with just if they do just the THCA stuff. Like that is
it's vegan weed.
Vegan weed, exactly.
Yeah,
That's hilarious.
that's literally what it is, and I'm all for it, honestly.
Dude, I am too, to be honest.
I just don't like the Delta 8 we get here, I guess.
I never liked Delta 8. HHC I dug a little bit. HHC I could like kind of get down with when I first tried it. But once, like, now that THCA is an option, like I feel like you're doing yourself a disservice if you're getting anything else.
You can answer this after you hit your dab. I see that nice melt shot going.
Thank you.
What's it called? With the THCA hash rosin, how would you compare that to like some of the other rosin you get medically? Because even though THCA is still just like part of the plant and really no different from what you can find in other places, when I do use the just pure THCA, I do notice that there is a difference compared if I were to go to like say New Mexico and get the same thing. It's like for me, it seems to be more of like a head high feeling, like center of my forehead, and less of like a well-rounded, nice body high, which is what I tend to look for.
Yeah, so that's exactly basically the difference that you should find in products that are properly testing under that active THC, and it's like almost all THCA. That's basically meaning that it was chopped early. And so what that means is you're not going to have any of those secondary metabolites that like develop earlier, because there's like this really cool infographic that basically shows the progression of how all these different compounds are made. Like it starts as CBG, or like CBGA turns into CBG, and then over time that CBG will turn into like CBD and other minor cannabinoids, and like THCA will turn it, or like some of that CBG will turn into THCA, and the THCA then converts into THC. And so like certain terpenes, and there's, you know, all these other different compounds like esters and alcohols and flavonoids that like probably take a lot longer to develop, or potentially, you know, I have no idea. But I have noticed a similar thing with some THCA products where it's more of a head high, which is probably more or maybe less noticeable in dabs, because I feel like dabs in general are kind of more of a head high. So I haven't messed with a whole lot of THCA flower. I wonder if it's the same with THCA flower. I don't mess with enough flower to really make a judgment on it. But yeah,
THCA flower really hits me in the head most times. Like I definitely don't feel it in the body as much as I do, like if I get something off the street here.
Hmm. I could
But
see
yeah,
that.
that's the best way I can describe it because I feel more of a body high if I do something that if I get it from my dealer here. But the THCA when I can get it in the store, it's usually just the head high. It's usually just the fog minded, and you're like, oh,
Yeah.
Sometimes not even like the fog minded. Like I don't know. It literally feels like THC light, like the
Mhm.
demo version almost.
It definitely doesn't last half the time.
So with
That is one thing
with
I've
that being
noticed.
said, though, I've had some THCA rosin that's like totally on par with like some of my favorite rosin in my dispensary. So like I've found that
varies brand to brand, but that's just
yeah,
my opinion.
in even within the same brand, you know, like I've had certain ones from my favorite brand, Lucky Elk, that are just like misses, but then other ones that like are totally fire and kind of like feels like I get a pretty good body high.
That's usually just strain preference, I guess.
Um, it
Do you
might be
have a
strain
strain preference?
preference, but what's that?
Do you have strain preferences?
I'm very picky. Yeah, I like avoid most sativas. There's like only certain sativas that I'll mess with. And like any orange or like lemony strains, I kind of have to avoid because they'll give me like headaches and migraines. But like
So
this
yeah,
stuff, this
I really
blueberry
never thought of.
muffin from Lucky Elk is like one of the yummiest grams I've had this year, and that's THCA. So it's pretty crazy. I don't, and so to me, it's like I don't know if this stuff if you tested it again, maybe this stuff is better because maybe they tested it earlier and then it matured a little bit, or you know, I don't know how the testing systems work.
It's all
Um,
kind of
because I'm sure
loophole-y.
there's a fuckload of companies on the hemp market that completely bullshit their test results. And the way we know that is because there's companies in the medical and recreational, you know, like the like literal federal markets that are like the most regular markets. There's people that have been bullshitting their tests, you know, with all the stuff that came out with like the California brands and shit like that.
Oh, that's what was going on. Okay.
Like
Holy
sometime
shit.
last year, right?
Yep. Where
Like
they
right.
had like all sorts of fucking pesticides and crazy stuff, and they were basically like bullshitting their test results. Um,
Crazy.
yeah.
I just want to
So
smoke,
like
bro.
anywhere you go, whether it's a dispensary, black market, or a website that's selling hemp or whatever, you know, like I have been selling over and over or saying over and over again, like there's all the products. There's stuff that's like got pesticides in it, you know, that except for dude, I feel like that stuff might be less likely on the black market potentially, like stuff that's really bad because that's black market stuff exists almost purely off of reputation. So like the second someone gets something bad, like that's the thing with rosin and weed is like if you get bad stuff, like it kind of fucks you up and you realize that most people um like it's kind of hard to like hide bad product a lot of the time. Um
Because when the
but
shit's it's just not smokable. It's just not smokable. If your body's not gonna deal with it, it's not gonna.
yeah. Um but yeah, anywhere you go you can find like stuff that might be potentially hurting you. So
I mean,
really the best thing like at the end of the day, like if I want to be like the best cannabis advocate I can be, the best thing for people to do is grow their own, you know. And that's like where like we will really want like all the legislature to go when it comes to like any sort of like legalization is like you got to protect people's rights to be able to grow their own medicine, because that's when you really can choose what you're growing and how you're growing it and stuff like that, you know. Or just like the next step beyond that is like knowing your farmer or whatever, like the same way people try to tell you with food, I guess, probably is like knowing exactly where it comes from. But you know, if you know the person that grows it, might
that's pretty much the end goal
be
for like
safer. I don't know.
me, is I want to be able to like grow my own stuff, press my own stuff, process my own stuff into my own stuff.
Yeah.
You can't trust nobody but yourself at that point, goddamn.
I also would like to do that, but I also know how fucking hard growing is. I'm like, have you guys grown any weed before?
Know someone who has.
You know someone who has? Okay, because I had tried once. We got like a sponsorship at my old streaming house, and they sent us the grow tent and all the nutrients and like all the stuff, like thousands of dollars worth of material. And then I still like totally botched my first attempt at it. And like they all hermed and like looked like shit. And like I did just about everything wrong that you could have.
Where'd you get
What's that?
the seeds? Like
The
where did they?
seeds? They were from a homie out of California who's like a breeder who got us the sponsorship. So they should have been feminized in theory, but I'm not super sure.
Just cut it out of our podcast.
Oh, okay, yeah.
I've grown a few plants, and it was actually very fun. Like it was probably the first time in my life I felt like I was doing what I was supposed to be doing type shit.
No way. That's
Yeah,
fucking
that's
awesome.
fucking
I
It was
felt the
great.
total opposite. I felt like so out of my element, like please anyone else do this, or like just like basically talk to anyone who knows what they're doing and have them tell me what to do.
That would be me, but that's why I'm glad I have him, because he's the one that would be able to do all that, and I'm just the fucking extra hand, you know?
Like everything went perfect. I had random bag seed from like stuff that we were smoking like years ago, and then I just picked some out, threw them in, and all female, not a single male.
Not one, and
Crazy.
they all came out, or we had maybe one or two that stopped before it
yeah.
grew anything truly.
I had one male, and then I had a couple that ended up herming. But the ones that like actually did good, like they were pretty good.
Yeah,
Nice. That's awesome.
Yeah.
Made me feel real good about myself.
Hell yeah.
Oh shit, guys. Okay, it's 421 over here where we're at. So
Oh shit, we just missed 420.
Yeah, we just slightly missed 420. Fucking knife is.
It took
Rip
too
a
long to
dab for
load
that.
the fucking hit flower.
Sitting on it.
Cheers.
Okay, so you had a birthday recently, right, Jack?
I sure did. Yeah.
Okay. So
I turned
when
32.
Happy birthday! Happy late birthday!
Oh, thank you.
Happy birthday.
And it was the day before my birthday last year, right?
Mm-hmm.
And when I had met you, you had gave me a nice little baggie of stuff, and one of those things was a 10-pack of 100 milligram edibles. Do you remember this?
I don't remember it well, but I know I probably gave you a bunch of stuff. Yeah. I definitely wouldn't remember exactly what it was though.
I forget what the brand was, but it's it's the one with the eye.
Okay, dosed. Yeah.
So you give me these things, and I'm like, okay, cool.
Yeah, the blood orange ones.
Yeah. So right now I'm gonna give you my review of them right now, because
Oh fuck yeah.
I will never be able to get that taste of orange out of my mouth.
Dude, that flavor sucks.
Yeah, that flavor was ass.
That shit is like as medicinal as it gets. Like you eat it like a quarter of it.
I think the only thing that could be worse than that flavor is like a grape flavor, and that just because the grape flavor would just be way too strong. And that's solely based off the Keef Colas I've ever had, because I don't like the grape flavor in those either.
Yeah, fucking keep colas.
I take one the day of my birthday, or I take half of one. Chilling the whole time. It was a great time. We get to the aquarium. I take the other half. Finish out the night, and it was a great time. So 2 days later, when we're going to leave Colorado, I pop a half one in the morning. I get dressed, get ready, we have breakfast, and then right before we take off, I pop the other half. And I got all the way to, we were in Denver. I got all the way to Trinidad, and I was like, man, this isn't really hitting, but now I'm talking shit. Hopefully it will kick. And I had maybe a slight buzz the entire drive back from where we're from, right?
Uh-huh.
So when I get back home that night, it's like we left pretty early, so it was like maybe 7 o'clock here when we got back, and I was like, man, I didn't feel fucking nothing. Like, what the hell? So I was like, you know what, fuck it, we're gonna go have dinner and pick up my dogs from my mother-in-law's house, and I was like, fuck it, let me just throw a whole nother one in my mouth.
Uh-huh.
That was where I went wrong.
Damn.
So we get to her mom's house. I'm the inherent roller of usually every group. So immediately they just hand me the stuff and I start rolling. And for some reason, I like kept putting it off, like in my head. I was just so high. I was just like, oh, I forget. Oh man, I forgot I need to do this. Oh man, I forgot. I kept forgetting to do this. So then it gets to the point where I ate, right, and I am progressively keep getting high, and it's just not slowing down at all for me. These motherfuckers greened me out so hard. Like, my mother-in-law had just moved into this new house. We were there, like, when they were there within the first week, and I fucking threw up all over their guest bathroom.
Oh no.
It was so tough. It was so tough.
When was the last time you threw up for getting that high?
Bummer.
Like,
Oh
Before
man, odd. The time before that, I had edibles. I had fucking because in Trinidad they had the 10 pack of tins. I threw all 100 of them in my mouth. Oh, all the whole 100 milligram in my mouth. Also, all 10 of them, and it's because I had ate Chinese buffet. I was so full that I threw up because I would have thrown up if I wasn't high, but because I was high,
Damn.
it
You
was
like
just 10
overate
more.
because of the edibles. I've heard a lot of people that like can't eat edibles because they'll literally not be able to stop themselves from like overeating.
Yeah, I know it's tough.
Like
You
to the
really got
point
me
they make themselves sick.
yeah, it's tough. And so I fucking just fell down or fell on my bed, fell asleep, and then woke up kind of like not hungover, but still high.
Mm.
And I was like, oh, that wasn't worth it. So when I get those edibles, they would treat me nice that first day. I was like, okay, cool. Well, on our way home, I fucking overdid it with 200 milligrams. They hit me all at once.
yeah.
So, and then by the end, by the end of that bag, I had one more, and I was like, all right, fuck it. Fuck it. I'm gonna take half for we were gonna have this family event, and then I was like, I'll take the other half for another family event. Well, the second family event fucking canceled, and I got a decent high off of the first half. So
Uh-huh.
that second half was just chilling for a minute,
Yeah.
and well, Beetlejuice had came out. I
Okay.
fucking
The new
took
one.
it to go watch. The new Beetlejuice,
Uh-huh.
and boy, that half hit me just as hard as that 200 milligram that from the second night I had them, and it was tough. It was a tough ride
Huh.
watching Beetlejuice. I was like trying to not throw up. It was tough.
Damn.
So,
So-
one half of one hit you as hard, as two of
two.
them.
Yes.
Interesting. So
Yeah, it was crazy.
things to consider when it comes to that, like edible dosage is I guess like if you eat fats, so like peanut butter or anything with like a lot of fats in it, it'll help the edibles like bond to your system. So if you like depending on like what your diet is surrounding the time that you're consuming the edibles, that could affect how hard it's hitting you. And then also like just like with psychedelics, I feel like set and setting can have a huge effect, you know. So like taking a 50 milligram edible and then going to work feels like 200 milligrams when you're just like partying or chilling, you know. Like it's like in a setting where you might not want to be high or like shouldn't be high or something, like the dose will like change how you feel a ton.
That's hilarious.
The point of me telling you all that was to tell you I enjoyed that a lot of them. I enjoyed all.
I'm glad to
But
hear that, man.
it was one hell of an experience to have 100 milligram edibles, and I was only able to have because of I think. Other than that, man, everything in that damn bag was fucking fantastic. Like there was not one thing that fucking disappointed me at all.
Good.
Even which one? There was some.
Yeah, didn't I give
like,
you a weird one, like a chamoy one or something?
the chamoy? It's exact. Even the chamoy one. Alexi had the chamoy one, and she
I was
said
like,
it was.
there's gonna be someone that will like this, probably.
Yeah, there's some brown person out there.
Dude, there's always someone that likes like weird flavors and like hot shit like that, you know.
Brother for his birthday to get some stuff, and they just had samples of the candy flavor. Like you can have as many as you want. They just didn't have anything in them. So they give us a chamoy one, and I was like, okay, I'll try it. I was like, this fucking is. I would have not enjoyed that at all.
Chamoy is nasty. I cannot. It's the opposite of my flavor palette.
Yeah, I like
I-
Skittles, but
Right. Same.
See, well, we just talked about the edibles and Mr. Fiend's bad experience, so we'll go ahead and move on to this question. What is your like best experience getting high? Like, is there a moment in time where you were just like, oh, like this
This
is
is perfect.
perfect, and then what your
Perfect.
worst experience getting high, like a bad trip or something like that?
I can't think of like a really like pinnacle experience, so I'm just gonna come up with one recent one that I had, um, which was get it when I became friends with like my favorite glassblower, the dude who made the 13-foot bong. Basically, there was this guy. His name's Honeycomb. He was streaming and he was visiting his studio, and I like woke up one morning and saw his stream that he was at this dude's glassblowing studio. I was like, oh fuck, I want to be friends with those guys. And he's like, he's in my town. I'm like, that's like 10 minutes away from me. So I took some rosin over there and I like dropped it off. And they basically like invited me to sesh with them, and I became good buddies with them. And so like doing dabs with both of those guys, like I, they're just like the two of those dudes that I'm just like huge fans of, but I also am really confident that I could like be really good friends with, you know? So it's just that feeling. I feel like cannabis has helped me do that with a lot of different people in my life. And that's one of the dopest feelings is to be able to like connect with people that you thought you might not never be able to, and like just make those connections that you really value and like feel like just like bring you a ton of joy. Uh, Then as far as like a bad one was, dude, this shows you how I live my life. I live my life very much in the moment. Yesterday, I had a really bad migraine because I did too many dabs. Because if I do like the wrong dabs, like I got this new gram from my favorite company. I want to try everything that this company puts out, just about everything, unless I'm like super confident I won't like it. But there's this one strain, white maple, which like anything white is usually like more of a sativa. Black maple, very popular strain this year. I like any black maple cross that leans more indica. Black maple itself, I will smoke. I'm not like stoked on it. But the white maple, I feel like that shit like almost straight up gave me a migraine yesterday. And after I did my last dab at like 5 p.m. or something, I basically just had to like lay in bed for the rest of the night, feeling like I was gonna throw up from a migraine until like 1 a.m. last night. It was awful. And you know, that's me like not consuming responsibly, over consuming, like because to me I am pretty confident that it's like almost always the dabs that are giving me migraines like that, because it never really happens. It's never happened when I'm not like getting super stoned all day, basically. It feels like it's either a combination of the wrong strain or just like THC overload.
Okay, well, here's a question for you on that. How much water do you be consuming? if you're
Never
smoking that?
enough. Never
Yeah, I
enough.
was you always gotta
Stay
be- you gotta
hydrated.
Stay hydrated. That's the
Speaking
important
of, my cup's dry. So now that you guys say that, I didn't want to do it and be rude, but now that we're talking about it, I am going to sneak downstairs real quick to grab some water. I'll let you
Alright.
guys say hi to my cat.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Oh, God.
It's catch.
I didn't catch it. It just landed on my fucking chair
Oh,
very loudly. Oh, he's going downstairs too. Never mind.
so, I know where we're going here. I'll meet you down there.
Okay. I'll be right back.
Dang, that's crazy. The stair cam is wild.
trying to finish this.
Don't piss, girl.
Is that a TikTok or something?
I swear it was like a little meme for a while.
Yo, this girl's crazy. I think I should load another dab. Take a good sip of water too. I was gonna ask you a little bit ago. Are you staying hydrated? Because I don't even think you had to open your bottle.
I didn't open it. Exactly.
Okay, I'm back.
Welcome back. I'm drinking. He's dabbing.
Very nice.
Like a little mini pin. That tripped me out for a second.
Speaking of mini pins, you should have seen Ganja's fucking.
Put this on the table. And I was very confused.
Oh.
Oh,
Yeah, what is
you'll
that?
never believe what's in here. An already loaded dab.
It's just the cart, but it's on like he has a hot knife, and it's just the cap on the hot knife with the cart on it.
Okay. Gotcha.
But I thought it was like a little mini pin. I was about to take a hit out of it.
Give me my shit. Forget what are the other questions we got for people. I need to get my look up there. Damn, I threw a Q-tip in the trash and it didn't even make it in there. What's the craziest thing you've ever had to take a hit from?
Contraptions. Anything you had to make.
Oh. Yeah, the crazy other things would be other pieces from the dude who made the 13-foot bong, Bear Mountain Studios, aka Evan. His Instagram is they did it, but the E and they is a 3. If you don't follow him on Instagram, you absolutely need to. It's like one of the coolest accounts on the planet, on the whole thing. But like as far as something I've made, when I lived in Chicago, like I made a bong out of like a big glass like beer growler thing. So it's just like a huge oversized bong. I still have that in my like storage unit. I've been thinking about trying to like grab it and then refurbish it because it never worked well. I remember I used like because it was just a normal down stem and the seal wasn't good. So I had to use like a baby bottle cap, and I would like cut a hole in the tip of it, and then like shove the down stem through that to like make it like properly air seal. It was always like super duper janky. So that was like my first like dope bong that I made. That's the only bong I've ever really made since then, besides like the plastic bottle before that.
You dabbled in making some gravity bongs.
I never made any gravity bongs. The plastic bottle bong was like similar. It used like a wrench piece as a down stem, and it was just like a plastic water bottle that I like burned a hole in or something. I don't even remember.
We've had a few friends make the good old classic apple bong, apple pipe.
Yeah, I don't know if I've ever done that. Jankiest thing I've ever smoked out of was probably like a Mountain Dew can. I've done that once for sure.
But yeah, that the very first time I smoked was out of a can pipe like that.
Oh hell! The first time they got you high, they couldn't even get you a pipe.
No, the first time I got high, I smoked a blunt. The first time
Oh.
I smoked out of a Coke can.
Uh,
Wait, so what's the difference?
So
wait.
the first time I smoked, I
You
was
didn't
like
get
in
high?
seventh grade. Not really. We were smoking like
Gotcha.
some
Nice.
dirt, like probably oregano type shit,
Yeah.
and
Who
I
knows
just
if it
felt
was even weed?
yeah, I felt like maybe lightheaded, and it was whatever. But then when I turned 15, like my family, as a celebration for my 15th birthday, they all smoked a blunt with me on New Year's.
Nice.
That was the first time I got high, and I was there just playing Call of Duty, and then I just was like so focused, and then I just felt all my family watching me, and I just started getting paranoid, and I finally said something to them, and I was like, "Why are y'all just watching me? Like I'm gonna do something.
They're
I'm
like,
just living."
he's doing it. He's high.
And then I went on like a whole rant about I went a whole rant about candies on how Mr. Goodbar is a respected candy because he's got Mr. in front of his name, but like Dr. Pepper is even more should be more respected because he actually went out and got a degree.
You should write that into a bit. That's hilarious.
It's gonna be the first time I got high. That's gonna be the story.
That is hilarious. Yeah, dude, that's so different from my experience because, like, my mom was like somewhat anti-weed. My sister, probably even more anti-weed. Just because she was always like a very do things by the books kind of person as well. But my dad was like a closet stoner, so I didn't realize that he like smoked weed all the time until I basically like revealed to my family that I was getting high all the time, and that was when I was living in Chicago in like 2015, 2016. Um and yeah, that was probably part of what made me feel comfortable to start smoking all the time. And like, I like made a conscious decision to like kind of adapt a stoner persona and like kind of make it a part of who I was while I was living in Chicago. And I wonder if maybe that part of why I was able to do that or why I did that was because I was like far away from my family. I like felt more comfortable kind of like finding who I was. And then after, like shortly after, I sort of like revealed to my family that I was smoking weed and like stoned all the time. That was when I like moved home to Colorado so that I could do it more responsibly and get my medical card and shit. Back to Colorado.
Oh, here's a
Good
great
old Colorado.
question hinging off what you just said. Well, what does this persona mean to you? Being the dab lad.
So yeah, I think just like having a stoner persona, to me means that like you're someone who's very open and like somewhat loving and is like a generally a kind person. But like being the dab lad specifically, to me, like dabbing is all about the combination of like nature and technology because it's basically like taking the plant and applying technology to it. So for me, like that's part of who I am even before like coming up with the name Dablad is like I've always enjoyed technology and trying to find ways to like incorporate it into our lives that's like actually helping us because you know like just like with everything like with fucking cell phones like if we use it like most of the time if we're not very like conscious about the way we're using it and like trying to like really educate ourselves about how we're using things or the technology that we have around us it in a lot of ways can like degrade our lifestyles and like be shitty for us but when used properly like it could really like bring a lot of value to our lives. Sorry, my cat is like meowing at me and distracting the shit out of me. But yeah, so like to me, I'm it's like a combination of like technology and cannabis is what being a dab lad is about. Because my name is Jack the Dab Lad, but I've always wanted to be like one of many dab lads. Like I don't consider myself like the dab lad. Like um I've always like to me anyone who lives this lifestyle like to me it's a brand, you know, like anyone who lives a lifestyle where they're like, oh, I love getting high, but I don't really like smoking weed because I just really love vaporizing, and like hash rosin is like the fucking best way to do it. And it's so fire. Like to me, that's what a dab lad is. And there's a lot of people out there that like are that person, but might not necessarily consider themselves that. So the hope is like, you know, as I create my content, build that brand, people will kind of resonate with that sort of uh, idea and lifestyle. And of course, like that applies like beyond cannabis. It's about trying to utilize technology, like, you know, AI. AI can be super shitty and like fuck up a lot of stuff right now, but it also will be able to use it to like do a lot of really cool stuff. And so I've always been like super into AI and like how we can utilize that. Like for instance, with like growing, there's like I just listened to another really dope podcast where this guy is making a chat bot where he's training that chat bot specifically on all like his own personal curated resources, like educational papers, specifically for like growing plants and growing cannabis, so that he's basically building this resource for growers to be able to be like I have my plants here, it's this strain, and it'll like tell you exactly how to do it and like give you all the tips you need and stuff like that. Or you can like send it a photo of your plants and it'll tell you that it's a nitrogen deficiency or whatever like that.
Yeah, no.
So that's the good side of AI.
That's-
All I think about is the bad side of AI.
That's
That's
really
all
cool.
most people think about. So that's the problem with technology, you know, is like, and that's human nature is we focus on the bad, you know, it's like the stuff that hurts us is what takes our attention most of the time. So we have to be really kind of struggle or like really focused to try to bring our attention to the ways things can be better or like the ways we can improve things.
Good you just used that word, attention. I was the whole time you were explaining the way that you feel about your persona, Jack the Dab Lad. Like that's a very wonderful way to put it. And you're basically putting your intention and attention to not only the good sides of, because you say you're at where technology meets cannabis, but you're at where the good parts of cannabis meet the good parts of technology. And so it's just where I love where you're putting your attention, your intention. Like that, it's like not even like your persona, like your energy is really what I'm talking about.
Mm-hmm.
It's
Thank
really
you.
good.
Thanks, man. Yeah, you guys have awesome energy too.
Appreciate it. I'm glad that like because you were talking about the your favorite glass blower and the other guy, I forget what he does, but I was like, you know, that's what it feels like, you know, to meet you for the first time and like to have this like friendship now that we can, you know, share content. Yeah, share content together.
Yeah, like share our content journey together as we try to grow at following.
And that's exactly why when we were considering guests, as soon as we started to get this truly rolling, I said the first one that has to be is Jack the Dabla, because you are our true first connection on sharing content ever. So we appreciate you. We appreciate your content more
Of
than
course, man.
anything. We love the ideas. You have such great, beautiful ideas, and I definitely would like to see anything you just talked about today, like ideas wise. We would love to see at any point on your channel or anything.
I appreciate that. Thank you, guys.
We're gonna go ahead and end it for our podcast at least. With this question, what does getting high mean and done for you? You know, because we live in this society where it's not very looked upon proudly about. But
Yeah.
for us as cannabis users, we get certain things out of doing this. Not only for medical reasons, but like everyday usage. You know,
Yeah.
like what
Yeah. So yeah,
truly done.
the main reasons I use cannabis, I feel like it brings me a lot of social benefit. Like it just really helps me connect with people. I've always felt like very disconnected from my fellow human being before I got stoned. And like ever since finding that feeling of getting high, for me it's just like kind of opened me up to connecting with others in a way I never was able to before. So that's really important for me. I've always struggled with depression, so it definitely like just like gives me that mood boost that kind of allows me to like sort of it feels like um basically like intercept what my body naturally tries to do, which think my body just naturally wants to make me sad because I think it's mostly because I have like really bad sleep apnea that's untreated. Um, but you know, we all have like different stuff that can make us feel a certain type of way or another. And you know, I think the hard thing for me was like for a long time I never had anything I could specifically point to for why I was feeling a certain way. I just had this general feeling of like depression or like sadness despite having like it felt like not a whole lot of reason to feel that way. Um and so like that's why like, you know, obviously your personal health is really important because even just knowing that I have sleep apnea, like knowing that I have like that inclination to potentially like feel depressed because of that, like that makes me feel so much better to know that even if I haven't done a good job in treating my sleep apnea. But yeah, cannabis is awesome and it like helps people in so many different ways. And it's not for everybody, you know. I think there's a lot of people that like assume that people who love weed thinks that everybody should be high all the time or everybody should try weed, which definitely isn't the case.
In our last episode that we're gonna release, and the one before this episode, we talked about that. That's funny.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
Mhm.
just because getting high with new people, doing what we do is definitely not suitable for people who just kind of consume flower and they think that they're,
oh dabbing for sure. Dabbing is like a whole nother story, but like even just weed at all.
My first dab, he told me just to keep on hitting it until I stopped seeing smoke. So that's what I did. But like, if
Yeah.
you do that to a random person,
They're
that's
never ready.
that's not gonna go good.
No, dude,
Like,
that's an art form in itself that gives me an idea of an important video to make, which is like how to give someone their first dab. I wonder if anyone's made that video because that's an important one.
That'll
Probably
be a
not.
good video.
That any idea you got is
What's
a
that?
great fucking. Any idea that you have is a great fucking idea. So
Thank you, man.
you probably need to do that video.
Right, dude. So thankfully, I just upgraded to 4 days off of work. I'm only doing 3 days at the dispensary. So yeah, hopefully my content output will see an increase in it. Because yeah, I just have so many videos that I want to make, and yeah, the real struggle comes down to the editing and output process. I'm good at like recording it and like getting the stuff made. So once I can get the money to pay an editor, then I'll really be cooking probably. Just I should have done it back when I had more crypto money. Now crypto's in the dumps.
That's what I saw on TikTok today. There was like this dude was complaining that his crypto was like down. He's been losing money for like the last.
That's never good. But we'll go ahead and do the outro. We'll end our podcast here. If you want, we can just chill, hang out, smoke a bit. But we're gonna go ahead and end the podcast.
I'm gonna get the laptop around, and we're gonna take a picture for the thumbnail with you in the laptop.
Sounds good.
Jack the Dab Lad on all platforms, right?
That's right. Thank you for the shout out, guys.
Yeah,
Thank you so
There you
much for
go.
having me. This was awesome. I'm very honored to be the first guest.
we appreciate you. All of his links. We'll have the thing on the video, but then we'll have all his links and stuff in the description below. Thank you for session with us. I'm Fiend. That's
I'm
Sandwich. We're 42T, and this has been Bog Noises. I'm just gonna take a blinker for the hit. Oh, we usually take a hit to end the things. You want to take one with us?
I'll do a little rip.
Just gonna fucking hit my pin real quick. It ain't even on.
Outro Dan. Freaking my cat Mulder knocked my dab camera on the floor, so there might be a couple hairs here.
Don't worry, I fucking have fucking dog hair everywhere. Bro. That shit, I can't escape the fucking dog hair.
One time I was playing a game with someone, and his name is dabbing cat hair.
Huh. That's awesome. I would be friends with that dude for sure.
Shot.
What your size of dabs are?
Yeah, about this size. Maybe a little bigger.
You ever try doing the
I need to do
hot?
smaller dabs though. What's that? Hot
You
start?
ever try doing hot start?
He's a-
Not on my e-rigs really. Every now and then.
You start the Puffco, you let it warm up, and then when it buzzes, you drop the dab in there, like a banger.
Yeah. Cheers, guys.
Cheers.
Appreciate you. Thank you for watching.
Signing off.
Subscribe to the channel and check out our TikTok.
If you wanted to stay, chill, smoke, still talk about shit, we can.
Did you guys get the thumbnail?
Yeah, we gotta get that. Like 15 first.
Thank you for that.
Yo, what's up, Speckle? Good luck with your Rocket League tournament, dude. That sounds fun. I want to play Rocket League. Dude, thanks for saying those nice things about my channel.
Cheers,
it's good to
buddy.
meet you.
Hey, cheers, motherfucker.
You were ignoring your chat.
What's that?
I said you were ignoring the chat, huh?
Yeah.
Shit. Sorry for a chat.
Oh, don't worry about it. Yeah, what's Bitcoin at, Ak? Thanks, Cloud. Yeah, thanks for listening, guys. I'm going to post their channel link in the chat again. 95K. Okay, that's not bad. Spackle says, where the good parts of cannabis meets the good parts of technology, it goes hard.
Appreciate it.
Three, two.
Oh, wait, hold on. Okay, now I'm ready.
Public. Yeah. Turn you over here.
Did we get it?
Yeah, I think so.
Cool. Guys, does anyone in the chat have a question for Team 42T? We got Mr. Fiend and Sandwich.
Sorry, most things. I was gonna say all things, but not all things.
If you guys missed it, Mr. Fiend was in my Chiba Hut video that I made a while back.
Oh man, dude, I was thinking about Chiba Hut the other day. I was craving a sandwich, and I was like, man, you know what sounds good, motherfucking Chiba Hut. They had Kool-Aid, and I didn't even get any. Like, I should have got the fucking Kool-Aid.
I can't believe I didn't have you get the Kool-Aid. Crazy. Where is this
Yeah, everything. Oh, the audio? No. Or stop. Save. Project. Save as.
Say hash. Oh, for the photo. That's funny.
Save hash.
How you doing today, Meatball Melts? Dude, are you? That's not Meatball the Frenchie person, is it? Kane, how you doing? Kane, you still out there? All right, I really need to pee. Yeah, I know what you're saying, dude. I'll be right back, guys. I gotta go to the bathroom.
Yeah. He has it.
Yeah, that's fucking cool.
Sick as
It's
fuck.
like elevator.
Here
Watch
we
him take
go.
a dab. Like we can take a dab. That is awesome.
See, that's what I'm saying. Like any idea this man's got is a golden fucking idea. Ain't nothing that I have seen that he's put out miss like that. You know what I'm saying?
Dab cam, fucking.
It's
I think it's
so
really
genius, and
it's go time.
it's so genius. I wish I came up with it type shit. You know what I'm saying? To be the guy who invented. See, okay, he was talking about how maybe one day that there'll be a lot of dab lads, but like he said that he won't be but like, bro, you're the first. You're the Jack Dab lad at that point. You know?
Well, it's sort of like the thing as in like we are 42T
Yeah.
type shit.
Yeah.
Like it's
Yeah.
but like he is the dab lad.
It's so cool.
Vaporize it, but I hardly ever do that.
He won't claim it.
Cheers,
We'll claim
dude.
it for him.
Claim it for him.
Is it these Exceed?
So he didn't have to call himself that. He just let it be known, and we all know what it is.
No, he's clearly
So once again,
he's clearly
this is
embodying
the
something too.
jar.
That's what I was talking
How
about
do we
with that
get
energy.
cheesecake? Rosin diamond.
It's awesome. Yeah. Oh, what's up, Jack? Your intermission thing is badass.
Thank you. I could hear what you guys were saying. I appreciate that. You're too kind. Yeah, I need to make a video. Another video I need to make. How to set that shit up. Dude, Spackle was talking about playing Rocket League. I'll probably play some Rocket League here.
Games do you play?
Rocket League, Minecraft. I have a really dope Minecraft dabbing server. If you guys play Minecraft, you should definitely get in on that. But yeah, Rocket League, Minecraft, Fortnite, Marvel Rivals, basically the most mainstream games out there, I guess.
I'd be playing Marvel Rivals. I'd be down to play some Dab Night, Fort Dab Night, whatever you call it.
Hell yeah. Yeah, that would be super fun.
Fortnite and forever.
Oh, you are Meatball the Frenchie? Dude, that's awesome. Thanks for coming by the stream, man. You just found me through TikTok earlier, right? Or have you been tapped in for a minute? What's your deal, Mulder? Dude, my cat's being angsty. I think I'm gonna go grab a drink and turn on my AC. I think it might be getting a little warm in here. I don't know what his deal is though. He's like yelling at me. What do you need? Be right back.
What is it? What?
So we've got Mango Madness live rosin, artificially spun
Damn good.
rosin slush.
See what I'm dealing
If
with?
you haven't seen
Do you
rosin
hear what I'm dealing with?
slush, it's like a rosin jam
Like a nice
consistency.
kitty.
If you've ever heard of that, we got Screamin' Flow X
It's
Gelato,
like me now.
Peach Oblivion live rosin batter from Green Dot Gary Payton from Agozi. This is live rosin as well. And strawberry lemonade live rosin custard from Mighty Melts.
What's your deal, kitty cat? It is 76 degrees in here. It's kind of hot. We're gonna turn on the AC.
Degrees of 70. Brad guy, come here, bud.
Dude, it's 76 degrees in here? Is that real? That's crazy.
Oh my god. Oof. I only have 3 more shots. You think we can get him? He has no idea where I am. Ooh, he's 1 shot from dead. Let's see if I can hit him with this.
I just microwaved a burrito. Leftover Taco Bell from last night.
There's 2? No, there's 3. Yeah, no, don't rush it, don't rush it.
Dude, I have no idea what game this clip is from. Oh, it's Bam Bam.
She's dead. They're reviving.
Fuck yeah, Speckle. How's your tournament going, dude?
Are you on Twitch right now?
Yeah, I'm on all the things. Twitch, YouTube, Kick, and Party.
Cake.
Yeah.
Kick live streaming. Is that the same company that had that instant messenger?
No.
Oh, okay.
No, Kick is made by like a gambling company. It's Kick with a CK, not a just KIK. Take it easy, Ak. Hope I get to see you soon, man. Sorry we didn't get to chat as much as I'd like today. Busy with the podcast, but I know you enjoy podcasts too. Dude, speaking of podcasts, I had once tried to launch a podcast way back in the day, and Ak was my first guest. So that's crazy that he was here for that. Pretty cool. I think I never did another episode after the one with Ak.
Did you at least post it anywhere?
I think I did post it, yeah. No, it's even on Spotify, actually. Yeah, dude, you ever listen to that shit? It was a good, pretty solid podcast. I think I had like video with it too. I was ahead of my time, man.
What year did that come out?
That was probably 2019, maybe 2020. So I called it Switch Hitters, and so if you want to listen to it, it's still on Spotify, I think. And the whole premise was just to interview people who also had a Dr. Dabber Switch, because we were sponsored by Dr. Dabber, so it's just going to be like interviews with other people who have Dr. Dabber Switches. But also people who have a different approach to life, hence the name Switch Hitters.
Do you have the Switch 2, Ak? Oh. Oh dear. Oh dear. What is this game?
Yeah, but don't worry, I couldn't.
Okay. Okay. Fuck. This game's awesome.
We're just
No way, Meatball. Where do you're up north? Somewhere in Denver or something? Alright, my teammate's lagging. We have an excuse at least. So it definitely was a little tough to hear you guys. Sometimes, like right now, it's kind of hard to hear you above Rocket League, unfortunately.
Still trying to get it all figured out.
Yeah, let me know if there's anything I can do to help with that. If you have any questions about like inputs in Discord or any shit like that. Because I have you guys boosted up to like maximum in Discord and then maximum in OBS as well. You're up in Englewood, nice. That was kind of sick. Oh, fuck. Okay. Okay. My bad, bro. Yep, go for it. Yep, take it to the hole. I have first. Oh. Alright, homie seems like he's not lagging anymore, hopefully. That's good. Sick. Nice, let's go.
You know what we should have done? Is just put
Dude, I would definitely be down to meet up sometime, Meatball. You don't have your medical card, I assume, right? Because if you have your med card, then you definitely fucked up. If you don't have your med card, then it's kind of understandable. Find me, bro? No way! Oh. I was about to fall on that shit. Okay. Helping. Okay, he's doing it. I'm just driving forward. I'm like, I'm helping. What a fucking pass! God damn it. I can't believe he was there for that. Did anybody ever play competitive volleyball? It's like a shoot pass in volleyball. Volleyball is so fucking fun, dude. I miss playing volleyball. I need to get back into it. No big
Did this
deal,
help
just
the
missing
quality at all,
boost.
Jack?
What's that?
Did this help the quality at all?
Yes. Yeah, that sounds a lot better.
We had this extra mic the whole goddamn time.
Oh, that's in? Freebie, dude. Please? No way! What? What the fuck? I'm so sad. Cheeky touch. Under him. Over him. Around him. I'm faking. Fuck. I ran out of fish, dog. Really? Oh, that's scary. Oh, damn, we're still down a goal. I thought we scored. Fuck. Come on now. Come on now. Damn it. Fuck. You're waiting for your badge. You're going to try to get a job in the industry? 'Cause badge and med card are different. Dude, rip my rank. Oh my gosh, I'm almost diamond 2. That's so sad for me. What kind of games do you guys play? Other than Marvel Rivals.
Marvel Rivals and Fortnite, and I used to play Warzone.
I really haven't had much of a gaming time. So the last game I had, like, was really grinding on was I was just really into Mario Kart on mine.
On Switch?
Yeah. That's all I
badass.
have.
I got a Switch for Christmas. That shit is really fun. I haven't gotten Mario Kart on it though. I should probably do that. I would probably enjoy the online too, honestly.
The
'Cause that's-
online's ridiculous.
Yeah, it's like
I have-
actually good, isn't it? It's like good competitive
it's
play.
very competitive. Yes, it's very competitive. I have to get
Because
like,
that's my thing with
stupid-
Mario Kart is like, I'm one of those gamers that's like usually better than most people. But then once you get into like the actual online play, you start getting your ass kicked. But that's actually fun.
Yeah. That and Smash Bros. But I fell out of Smash Bros for a minute and was just really into it.
Nice. I love Smash a lot too. I don't think I've gotten Smash either. If I
And
did
then I
buy it
haven't-
when I got my Switch, I haven't played it. I don't think I
So
actually
we can
got it.
take these off. That was one reason. So
Because I think we can still hear him because of this thing.
What's that?
Oh no, we're just trying to do
or,
a question.
you can leave that. We can just take the mics just so we can hear. So otherwise, we're just gonna hear.
Oh, that's why. Oh,
Damn it. Fucking fuck. What did I do wrong here? I guess it wouldn't have even mattered. I tried to like body block that one dude, but I didn't hit him.
get here.
I messed him up at least. No, I hit it right too. Oh gosh, dang. Dude, I'm getting to the rank where people just like blatantly miss the ball.
I can't believe we had this mic the whole time.
Yeah, sorry if that
Nice
was
stuff.
experience wasn't as good as it is now.
You're good. You're still a little quiet, I would say. If there's any way you can boost yourself in the software, definitely do it.
How do we know that this is
What'd you say? Fucking A. That was a good shot. Sorry, I gotta move my channel a bit.
Okay, how's this, Jack?
Whoa, now you're loud.
Oh shit.
Hold on. Yeah, don't say anything else until I can turn you down in Discord because you probably just blasted the stream. Give me 1 sec. No way, please go in. Yeah, let's go.
Okay, can you hear us a little bit or?
turn you back down. So feel free to talk.
Okay, how about now? Oh, hell. Can you hear us now?
Yeah, you're
Okay,
loud
cool.
as fuck still. Yeah, that's much better.
Oh,
you
sweet.
you should be loud as fuck because I need to like turn you down in all my things. Still.
I can sit further away from my mic.
Yeah, that might be worth. Wow.
Okay.
Did I lose a teammate? What the fuck? I'm in a 2v3, guys. What happened? Fucking so close. I'm just like watching the ball.
I gotta get going pretty soon.
Do I fuck with COD zombies? Dude, I loved the OG zombies. The newest iteration, I have not been a fan of.
BG
only
does
tried
this
it-
420 where you're at.
Kind of earlier on. Oh shit, happy 420. 420 Colorado time. It's our time, meatball. I've only... What the fuck was I talking about? Jesus Christ, god damn. Yeah, I tried zombies once and like the objectives were all fucked up. It was shitty. I like couldn't do the things. Call of Duty is pretty much just a constant disappointment.
That's tough.
Somehow I get suckered into buying it like every year. Except for I didn't this year because of the Xbox Game Pass. Shout out to that shit. Saving me
Hell
some
yeah.
money for once.
I'm kind of mad at Call of Duty because I can't even play the old version without buying the new one.
What?
That's lame. Happy 420, everybody. I'm probably chilling on the Terps for now. I need to take it easy today still.
Smoke big right now and probably won't smoke again until later tonight.
Nice. What's up, DJ Fish?
I'm finna go to an Oscar party. An Oscar watch party.
Oh, nice.
We're finna get some more smoke and shit.
That's what's up. Have fun.
Almost fucking lost my 420 hit, man.
He started this and walked away.
I started walking away. And I was like, shit, when was it ready? God, I wish I had the shoes.
What you smoking on, man?
All I got is that fucking Skywalker OG, it's Delta 8 and THCA diamonds.
Nice.
Still got the White Widow, Delta 8, HHC, THCA diamonds.
Nice, nice.
We shop at the same. I guess it's they want to call them dispensaries, but I don't know if I want to call it a dispensary. But
Dude, if
we
it's
shop
got
at the same
cannabis
place.
products in it, or like all intoxicating hemp products in it, I'd consider it a dispensary.
Definitely fair enough.
Oh, no
I'm just a
way.
hater.
You just put that in? Yo, I got a goated team for once. Let's go. How did he even do this? I literally have done nothing. What a shot. That's insane.
I need to get a hot knife. I'm trying to load this Puffco with the regular tools.
Bro, why don't you just... Oh, I have one.
Oh my goodness, he did it solo.
Jack, I'm gonna have to get you, or get your address or something, or like a PO box.
Uh-huh.
I can need to send you this.
Send me what?
It's that painting I had did for you. I fucking left it whenever I had went over there to meet you.
Oh yeah. I'll be down to give you my Addy. Be stoked for that.
Barely realized we can see the chat. That's what Mr. Fiend has. The hot knife.
Yeah, I got
Hot
the
knife
little
attachment.
to my ooze. I love ooze, so I always got ooze something. Even this rig is ooze.
Yeah, I love those hot knife attachments too. That's definitely the way to do it. Especially the ones that have flashlights on them. Those are super big.
Flashlights.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. Holy fuck. No, I didn't jump high enough. Holy shit. This game's intense.
We're probably gonna have to get going, Jack. It's been fun.
No worries,
I'm definitely
guys.
gonna
thank
drop
you
my gamer
again.
tag down and add you on some stuff, and we can game sometime.
Hell yeah.
All right, you take it easy. See you, stream. See you, Jack.
See you guys.
Later.
Yo, my teammate's doing a dab or some shit. Of course, double commit. That's good. Really? Rip. Right wave. Dude, I'm so bad at the game. Holy fuck. I gotta lock in. That was a good pass. We did a good thing. Oh, you're gonna do that? Ooh! Oh! No! So close. Great block. Feels good block. Fuck. God damn it. Dude, I cannot handle this rank, man. I'm so sorry. I let myself fall this low. How could this happen? Come on. Alright, I gotta carry. If I'm that good, I can carry. Get out of the way, bro. Is he AFK again? This motherfucker? That's 2 fucking kickoffs in a row. What is he, like, wiping his hands off or some shit? Grabbing a quick bite to eat. God. Okay, he's playing. Jesus. Okay. Motherfuck! I'm fucking salty. Two attachments for $6. Nice. Yeah, legendary. Good pass. Dude, I'm so fucking bad at the game. I need to stop playing this game. I'm not doing anything productive. Back to Minecraft we go. Sorry, I had to respond to a quick text real quick. I don't think my potential plans are happening later today. That's okay. We're gonna play some Minecraft. I think that's what I need right now. Yeah, because I didn't get anything done with my shit earlier. I want to actually make some progress here on my project. Bruh. I am signed in. Exo came and got his stuff. Word. Okay. So, I need this, maybe some of these. I need to go get more wood. Because I need sticks to make redstone torches. I'm going to take off my headset for a little bit. Who does this to these trees? It's always been a pet peeve of mine is people who don't fully chop down trees. How could you? Where are the other? I should have more logs. Did I miss one? Huh. Okay. Slime farm. Sick. That's what's up. Oh, what the fuck is this? Oh, it's a parkour thing? What is this? It looks like he's started it. That's pretty cool. That's awesome. Yeah. You gotta like go around that post, I guess. Parkour is fun. I haven't done a proper parkour in Minecraft in ages. Okay. Do that. Some those. Give me some of this. Repeater. What's up, XO? I am back. Yeah, dude, I was just checking it out. It looks pretty cool. Damn, dude. I already used up like all my redstone. Yeah, that's all of it. Break the block. We can use a redstone torch instead for now. Okay, and then we want dispensers. Like this, I guess. Or no. And then maybe I do. How do I do this? Okay, so that's the opposite of what I want. So maybe I invert the signal here. like this. Then I need to put it another block further. I think that works. So that that's like that. Nice. Dude, look at me redstoning, guys. I'm doing it. That actually works pretty well. That's how we want it. Do signal inversion. Then we do that. Dude, these I can power from underground, I think. I'm curious if that'll work. Nice. Clean up the appearance just a little bit, you know. Kind of looks cool having the powered rail there. Powered by nothing. So slick. Okay, so we could put like dirt in these ones. Which one's the easier one? This is the easy one. So that one should have dirt. And then this one will have maybe carrots. Poop. Poop to dirt. That was a decent shot though. What do I have to get? I think I have to get a bullseye. Is it even possible? Can't tell if I'm hitting it. Aha! Only a perfect bullseye will produce a carrot. What about this one? Seems to be the same. Damn, that shit is strict. That's hard as fuck. You can shoot it from the side though. That's kind of cool. Brother, why would you do this? I didn't want to do that. You made me. Look what you made me do. Okay, first official trial run. Zero points. Okay, I think I know the strat. Gotta do That one? That. It's so hard. I might have to make it go less fast. Let me change this back to a normal rail. And we'll reduce the speed a little bit. Dude, I didn't realize it, but I like block any additional shots by having you dip down right here. That's pretty clever, actually. I did not do that on purpose. I got 1 dirt. Dude, this shit's hard. So I think I'll have like dirt be worth 10 points, carrots worth 100, diamond worth 1,000 or something like that, you know? Probably the plan. Shit's so hard. Goddamn. Maybe I should have this target directly in line with the rail to make it easier for us. So it is truly fucking hard right now. Maybe move it over 1 block to make it easier. I don't know. I'll deliberate on it. Made some good progress once again, though. Dude, I gotta pee like a mofo. I'm sorry, guys. I gotta be right back. Going for no scopes. This is so fucking fun, man. I don't even care if I lose. All I have is this sniper. Oh no! No, like this. No! He was in the fucking bush, dude. That's so funny. What a legend. Uh-oh. Go time. Fucking lake of concentrate. First place for med-cured concentrate in 2022. Go dabble. Hashtag dabble daily. Dude, I wonder if this QR code is scannable for you guys. Dabble daily. Alrighty. I'm back. I think I'm probably going to be ending the stream here. I got done what I wanted to get done in Minecraft. Kinda. Ooh, Exo. Oh, sick. He's got a slime bounce. That's a fucking awesome slime little bounce spot. But yeah, not really trying to do any more dabs, so I might as well just end the stream for now. It's so hard. Nearly. Alright, we attempted it. All right. I'm out of here, everybody. Thanks again for hanging in during the podcast. That was a lot of fun today. Hope you'll check it out on YouTube when it comes out as well. Super excited for that. Yeah, today was fun, man. All right. I'm out of here. Take care. Peace out.